Yo, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Appreciate everybody for popping in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got a time around for 12 Central today, as per usual, with the normal Call of Duty marketing window. Hopefully today they break some more silence because it's been a bit quiet the last couple of days. Sean from the Philippines, how we doing? L9. It's a much more beautiful day than yesterday. Still not looking that great, but infinitely better than yesterday. Gonna hope a COD pod is today. Gonna hope that they come out with something. I think, some marketing's a little overdue for MW4. I know they kind of took a week off because of Season 5 of Black Ops 7, but we will see what happens today. You know, of course, making sure we go live almost every weekday in the case something does end up dropping. As I promised yesterday, I do want to try at least one match of Black Ops Royale, and then after that, we'll go do the Lighthouse survival event in Zombies. I'm curious how those lobbies are looking in Black Ops Royale. I'll make it a first come, first serve thing if you guys want to join. The lobby code's going to be VGJX9. But we are currently live everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Hey, what's up, Mirage? Benane, what up, what up? Same deal as yesterday. Yep, we will see what happens, man. Yesterday, I know Treyarch tweeted out about the zombie book. We still don't have our Black Ops 2 patch installed just yet. We're still waiting on that. That's just been sitting there. Black Ops Royale's been super bot lobbies. Really? I'm really interested in that. Yeah, the photo I posted yesterday in Discord. Yeah, it was rough, dude. It literally went pitch black at like, what was it, like 12 noon? When I posted that picture, 12 noon, 1 o'clock, or maybe even sooner than that. It was literally the morning. Huge storm by us, but knock on wood, everything was okay with power and internet and everything. Nothing ended up going out. So I'm thankful in that regard. But first come, first serve, everyone wants to join for a Black Ops Royale if anybody's online. If not, we'll just queue random. But the party code's on screen, VGJX9. We'll at least try a match or two of this, and then we'll go do that Lighthouse event in Zombies. I do want to finish it. Want to make sure we don't miss out on that. That would be great. Well, they talk about Zombies in the COD pod. Honestly, I don't think the COD pod that they end up putting out will have anything to do with Black Ops 7. Although it's possible, because if they put one out like around when the Haunting drops, they probably will talk about Black Ops 7. But I don't feel like they'll end up doing one like that. There could be a dev talk. Now, a dev talk is, I think, a little bit more likely for Black Ops 7. You might end up seeing that, and then that will talk about Zombies. But, we'll see. We will see what they end up doing there. Totally an unknown. All right. We got a full party here. Let's close that. Let's go search that up and see how this goes. What's up, Markel? How we doing? Welcome in. Will COD points carry forward to MW4? So COD points should always carry forward if you're on the same platform. You just can't change platforms. The thing is, right, let's say you're on PlayStation now, you're going to move to Battle.net Modern Warfare 4. Your COD points won't transfer over even on the same Activision account, but what you would ideally do is like spend the COD points on the bundles you want, and then when you boot up your account on a different platform, the bundle will still be there to equip, if that makes sense. That's typically how that would go. Let's get that. Thank you so much, Sora. You put that in chat there. The campaign was wasted, though they think the guild were good at the start, but nope, the guild immediately is evil. Kagan wasted. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a lot of potential. Like I said, I think Black Ops, if anything, has so many gaps that you can fill, so many holes that you can fill with some extra narrative. Like, I think the past of Black Ops 2 with the 80s and 90s story, that you can follow up on, which Black Ops 6 tries to do and then kind of doesn't. From the marketing of BO6, it almost starts to and then stops. And then obviously you have the 30-year gap where Mason went missing. That's not canon anymore. But still, you have gaps in the future you can fill in to better bridge the gap to like Black Ops 3 and 4. And Black Ops 7 also doesn't really do that. Again, it's like, it was this weird thing to see where like Black Ops 6 and 7 had the easiest layups of narrative for zombies, campaign. And then they just decided to do something different. They just decided to go in a whole different direction with it, which, fair enough. That's what the writers wanted to do. But I don't think it resonated well with the community and people weren't happy about that. So kind of unfortunate to see that, a very easy year it could have been, or easy 2 years it could have been for story in multiple modes. And it ended up being a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Not that you shouldn't have original characters added in, right? That's one thing, but it's like there's already so many characters that needed some closure and needed, you know, some narrative in a modern COD, and you just didn't get that. It's so weird. Yeah, Discord Nitro. Apparently, I think it's been leaked or data mined. Discord Nitro. That's actually a pretty cool update. Discord Nitro will also get guaranteed access to the multiplayer beta, Modern Warfare 4, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something. Will they add Black Ops Royale Casual before the release? I think they, you know, it's really disappointing that we haven't seen that, and we also haven't seen any cosmetic support for any of the ground loot, you know, for camos and blueprints, let alone more operator orders. I think that's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I'm saying my double XP tokens, will that carry over? They should. I don't see them resetting that. I'd be very shocked. Ontario, Canada got hit by a storm. Oh, shit. MW4 might save Call of Duty. Well, I will say this, right? Call of Duty is not in a position where it needs to be saved, especially looking at the fact that Black Ops 2 is the #1 played game and beat Fortnite. That is fucking crazy. It is a single port, and that's only stats from the US, and it's only on PlayStation, right? Like, that's actually mind-blowing. So Call of Duty doesn't have to be saved, right? Black Ops 7 may have underperformed. Still goes to show the power of Call of Duty with BO2 still being #1. There's that. And then on top of that, MW4 is bound to, at the very minimum, do better than Black Ops 7. At the very minimum, it'll do better than Black Ops 7. So we'll see how that's gonna go. W Nitro, yeah. For sure, bro. Diego, that's a great question. My guess right now, again, it's a pure guess, is that when MW4 integrates with Warzone, like little by little, they'll start bringing over those other maps you just listed. Whether it's, you know, Verdansk, Avalon, Haven's Hollow, Rebirth, Fortunes, to then support Modern Warfare 4 movement. I don't think they'll all be available right away. That would be a dream, but there's also a slim chance they're like, hey, those maps aren't coming to Modern Warfare 4 Warzone. We'll have new maps. However, if you want to play those maps, you can, like, boot up, quote-unquote, old Warzone where you can still use your old stuff. I think there's a possibility they do that, but like I said, there's so many questions about that. Like, I think COD Next will be the place where they end up answering that. COD Pot today, hopefully, man. Definitely waiting on it, man. The first BO7 teaser looked really great story-wise. It looked better than what we got. Well, yeah, it was such a nice surprise for a teaser. And I think, you know, from the start, when they marketed the Black Ops 7 story, I was already a bit skeptical just because of how Black Ops 6's story went, where it started off pretty promising in the campaign and kind of turned into a nothing burger, and the post-launch story also didn't really add much either. And then before you know it, that story's over. They're done with the 90s. Now we're going back to 2035. It's like, whoa, hold on a second. Are we ready for that? And then it just, like, didn't transpire into much either. So it was concerning, man. I think because of how Zombies was going too with story, and still is. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. And yeah, what do you know? It just didn't amount to much, unfortunately. Hey, Cody Dabson, welcome in, dude. Thank you for the support. What happens when the counter ends? So I have my time around for 12 Central, the usual marketing window for Call of Duty. We are going to wait and see if anything does get marketed, because again, we are waiting on quite a bit right now. We have a Black Ops 2 patch that hasn't been installed yet. That could be released today. There's a COD pod that's been filmed. That could be released today. New MW4 reveals. I think those are inevitable. There's a lot we're looking forward to on that front. And then possibly even some franchise-wide news, considering the fact that matchmaking... Let me grab this. Matchmaking has been a bit controversial. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. I made a full dedicated vid on that last night. So we're waiting on Call of Duty to respond to the matchmaking controversy as well. Hopefully they do really soon. Definitely looking forward to that. You can have this weapon kit if you want. Take the HKDs. Does he not want it? I guess he doesn't want it. Got an orange MK35. Sensor dart. Oh, no, that was... Yeah, no. That wasn't a sensor dart. But the funny thing is, like, I was looking at some of the comments of last night's video. Again, what it is a dedicated discussion about the matchmaking. Obviously, I was actually one of the first to address the matchmaking when they announced it, but it was in a Black Ops port video. It wasn't dedicated to BO7 or Modern Warfare 4. So I talked about it briefly in that video last week, but that was before Season 5 came out. So I'm like, all right, Season 5 is out. Let's talk about the matchmaking in a dedicated vid, you know, seeing how it went over the weekend, looking at the controversy online. Let's talk about that. And there's a lot of people that were pretty confused in the comments of like what the point of the video was or like what I was trying to say. And now that's just a few comments, not everybody, right? But yeah, I was pretty shocked by some of the replies of people that like just didn't get what was going on with the matchmaking. So yeah, I mean that's just YouTube for you, right? Some pretty odd comments there, but obviously some haters there talking crap or whatever, and I'm like, dude, it's one of the matchmaking change is one of the biggest updates in like COD history. It's one of the biggest changes that came out of nowhere this late into Black Ops 7 cycle. So I was very interested in making a video about that. I'm really proud of how the video came out, actually. The commentary, I think, covers all the ground of like, you know, where this matchmaking controversy started in Black Ops 7 beta and, you know, where we're at today. I think MW4 will be good. I think so too, man. If you guys haven't already, feel free to drop a like. It is free to do so. How you doing, Mr. Chocolate? Buddy on TikTok said, did we see content about GTA 6? I mean, from your channel. So yes, I actually did post a couple of GTA 6 videos. I've typically reserved those videos for like when there's actual new updates and good topics. So I've made about, like, I think maybe 5 videos or so on the main channel, the big YT, the big red, as I'll call it. I don't want to get banned on TikTok here. So yeah, I've talked about the game a little bit. Obviously, there's people that can milk it every day and look at every little crumb and article that's out there about it. But I'm really saving my GTA videos for, you know, good topics, good information, important updates. So that's something that you'll see more of, you know, as more information does come out. And obviously, I would like to find my place continuing to cover GTA once the game is also out as well. It's not going to change anything about my COD videos, but it's been very fun chasing stories about GTA, and it's been a really fascinating, you know, element of gaming as of late. So, looking forward to talking more about it. Obviously, when it makes more sense. If the haters got your back, I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was just very weird. Like some of the replies in that video, like I don't know, people were just very strange, but those seem like new viewers. But some of them were actually some of the regular haters. There were some regular haters in there that you know, we've seen quite often. Did we just get raided on Twitch? Somebody said W raid. Is that what just happened? I'm trying to see if we did we miss a raid? I don't think so. Which raid did I miss, man? Interesting. Bailey, welcome in. Welcome to TikTok. Thank you. Anyone have a hard time getting a lobby of BO2? You shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't. Who's over here, man? Got to fight with Switch 2 players on Warzone. I hate to get a Switch 2, man. Ask Activision how come they give the alpha out to randoms and not to people that pre-order. Well, it's not that it's randoms. What they did is they just allowed for people who are attending public events to play the alpha. Obviously, you got New York with Fanatics Fest, which happened. Then we have EWC in Paris. I'm not sure if people are going to be streaming it from Paris. I doubt that. But it's not random people. It's just the general public. It is the general public. You can say, oh, it's randoms. But like, no, what they intended is for people to be able to try it in person, you know, for the first time in like, I don't know how many years it's been. It's been so long since people, it's been so long since people actually have been able to play a public alpha. However, I just didn't agree with the fact that they kind of turned into like a mini COD Next. I think that was unfortunate because COD Next has been a really special part of the last couple of years in person. So it was very odd seeing like, oh, it looks like that budget went to an event out of nowhere like that. It was a little unfortunate to see, but you know, cool that people got the opportunity to try it hands-on, which is what some creators got to do, including me at Infinity Ward a few months ago. So that's something. But the streaming aspect of it was very odd because, ooh. The streaming aspect of it was kind of odd because it was the same gameplay every single day. So if somebody wasn't on board with Kill Block, like, or with MW4 MP, like, I don't think all the same streams that we got were gonna really, you know, convince anybody that the game was for them. Like, because it was a lot of the same arenas every single day. There wasn't much different. Oh, somebody already got an exotic. Wait, where's the Cradle Breach? Oh, it's at the fucking water treatment. We should have went there. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I looked at chat and I missed the, I totally missed the, what do you call it? The Cradle Breach announcement. That sucks. There's somebody still up there for sure, 100%. Whoa. Hella dudes over here. Get some more grapples. I think now we could honestly just go, and we can go straight to that cradle breach. There's another freaking trauma kit there, or more HKDs. You can't grab two of the same.
Your teammate is being hunted.
I kind of want to hit that up, but that's probably a death trap. I don't know. This thing might blow up on us, man. Oh, we're getting fucking destroyed. Hold on. Where did this guy come from? Woo! What is going on here, brother? Well, I'll be damned. There goes our chopper. Is someone still down there? I don't know. Oh, he is. Oh, fuck. I screwed up. I screwed up. Oh, my God. I totally screwed that up, dude. I didn't see where this guy was, man. There was a second guy in there. Like, I think there was multiple teams here. That's really unfortunate. I had such a good loadout, too. I have no idea what even just happened there. What a missed layup, not having kill block alpha for everybody. I agree with you. I think, you know, it's one thing, like I said, I didn't get to really finish my thought there. There's so many enemies around us, but I like the idea of, like, okay, we're going to try a public alpha for the first time, like, in person at an event, at multiple events. That's cool. It's different. You know, that helps with, you know, even getting more feedback. That's great. The problem is then, like, okay, if the alpha doesn't come out for everybody else, like, it's just, it looks like a missed opportunity because MW19 did it with Gunfight. And kill block is so much more than just gunfight. We didn't get to see too much of it, but the interchanging arenas, it'll support more modes. Like, it's a really cool idea and concept that I feel like just needed to get into the hands of the public a lot more than it already has. And it's sad that that's just not, you know, it's not really happening. It's very sad. Oh, I found an FG42. That might actually be demonic in this mode. I think all my shit got stolen, actually. I don't know. Oh, I found the gremlins again. I'll take the FG42. That might actually be a good hit. Lost. I had a trauma kit somewhere. Somebody probably took that. People up there? Oh, yeah. The guy right here. Just gotta get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, that super chat. Dorn is evil because he got bullied at school. Is that actually the story? I don't even know. Is that actually... Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. That guy... I mean, this guy's in the best positions possible. Oh, no. There's a whole team there. Whoa. Dude, this is actually a pretty good game. That's really unfortunate. That's how it ends. We just got pinched by, like, some campers here. Might be able to stick this. Might be able to stick this out. Oh, you got it. You got it. No, he died to the storm. Oh, dude, he died to the storm. I mean, if I got res, I could have grappled out. We could have actually survived this. That's so unfortunate. Well, the game's over now. This is pretty much a GG. What a just silly way to end this game. What a terrible ending. That's really unfortunate. I mean, so far, the mode doesn't seem too sweaty. We just got, like, into a clusterfuck of too many people. The problem with Black Ops Royale, like I said, it's like if everyone's dead, like, it's pretty much a restart. Like, there is zero chance you get a res. Like, he's not... Yeah, it's just going to be a restart. I don't have any confidence there's a chance here. Yeah, plus I missed the cradle breach, which is kind of sad. I did miss the cradle breach. I must have looked up at chat for, like, 10 seconds and missed the pop-up for that. I would have went to that way sooner. We got a black box in the middle of the screen. What is that? Wait, what do you mean? The pop-up when someone falls is stuck on screen? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, what the hell? Very weird. I'm just going to put it right there. It might fix itself later. I'll put it right there. Yeah, I do see that. TikTok bugging out. One of the guys said get shit on. Did he write that in chat? I didn't even see that. Did he write that in chat? I mean, we didn't even get shit on. We just got, like, camped on. Some guy was just camping the cliff. We would have won every single gunfight there. Detonated always been ass cheeks at COD. Fajardi's a great player, so I don't know what you mean by that. Or are you talking about me? I'm one side of the detonated coin. We already had 5 kills there. We would have kept going. We got double teamed earlier and then camped on the second time. But great start, great warm up. The mode feels good though, man. I really wish this mode would get some more updates. I want some more content in this mode. Hey, channel, thank you for the heart over on the TikTok. I do appreciate that. And Zoid, appreciate that super chat sticker, man. Thank you. Oh, that means a lot, dude. But he also said, do you think there will be a secret weapon in Season 5 Reloaded? There's no way. They only add one weapon to the event pass and it's melee. I don't even think the mace melee weapon is for Reloaded. That's going to be a weekly challenge reward. So if you go back, right? You go back to the weapon list of Season 5. Let's see. Akimbo SMG is not good. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use it. I just tried it out because I'm like, whatever. It was our first game in. I don't know how do we do bad. Somebody said we did ass that game. How do we do that? We dropped 5 kills. We would have kept going there, but we literally got pinched really stupidly. What other weapons are left actually? You know what? Yeah, because this LMG comes out this week. This is a weekly challenge reward confirmed. Yeah, there might not be. Yeah, that's actually really weird to think about. An event pass with Reloaded that doesn't have a ranged weapon, or there won't be an event pass at all. But no, I do believe there could be a secret weapon. However, like, you know, I've said this every year, right? At around this time, Season 5 Reloaded, typically all the focus is going to go towards Modern Warfare 4, Beta, you know, the next Call of Duty. So because that spotlight's being taken up, even though that game's not out, because that spotlight is kind of being taken up, that's probably why they're not going to add much for, you know, a little August update inside of Black Ops 7. I guess you played the new Rogue Run map, Cursed, and got the belt. Me? I have not. Black Ops Royale needs casuals? Yeah, I would love that. Black Ops Royale's getting killed off Modern Warfare 4. It probably will, man. It probably will. I mean, the fact that it hasn't gotten any updates, besides, like, ground loot changes, like, that is probably a sign it won't survive Modern Warfare 4. That's really sad. I think that's terrible. I don't want that to be the case at all. Thank you, Eliza, for the follow. Yeah, the alert thing broke on TikTok, so let me move that there. I don't know why that happened. Can I refresh it? Let me see. Yeah, I have no idea how that broke on TikTok. That is so strange. Very weird, TikTok Studio. We see new stream bugs every day. Black Ops Royale will be soon taking off MW4 Season 1 Warzone, probably. My guns deal no damage in Black Ops Royale and the enemies hit me like it's multiplayer. Well, do you have them upgraded, though? Like, you get them to, like, Legendary Rarity? Hope you branch detonated on different coverage of other games besides COD. Well, we've already done that, right? So we actually had a lot of extensive coverage of Resident Evil when that came out back in February. And we would definitely have liked an article on, like, some stuff for the Halo campaign, but I don't think that ended up working out with the person we know that did get the campaign. But yeah, we really want to make sure there's a lot of, like, search result driven how-tos and articles for other games when it makes sense. It's got to be something big though, right? Because again, it's not free. You know, you got to do payroll, got to get people the game they need to cover this, cover that. So we've been very strategic with, you know, what gets covered where. And Detonated as an outlet has really leaned a lot more into content over the last year. Because again, Google's made it very difficult for blogs and websites to really exist and thrive in this day and age. It's kind of been like, hey, if you're not big tech, if you're not a big corporation with, you know, big backing, then your articles are not going to be getting pushed into the Google search engine. Back when they were getting pushed, I mean, we were killing it. It was actually insane to see how well articles were doing. And then Google just made changes on their end, and it sandboxed everything and has made it really difficult to really do much. But still do believe in, you know, the journalism aspect of Detonated, and we're still going to continue supporting that and doing what we can there. But there's been a big shift with, like, how Detonated has been doing things, which, if anything, has been a lot more popular in the COD scene. And it's only going to get better as well, right? Like, I think with GTA especially, and, you know, other big titles, we're going to end up we're going to be doing a lot of expansion in that regard. But I think the expansion I initially envisioned for the site, which would have been awesome, like, it's just not possible to have to do that anymore with the way that Google treats websites. I played the Halo campaign, don't buy it. Well, I have a buddy that bought it, and I think at one point he was inquiring about doing a possible article on the campaign. I don't think he got around to it, so it's all good. I have a Neva. Stuff's getting too expensive in gaming. Yeah, I mean, you could always save money on your purchase at a Neva with my code. They've been a really cool site to work with. Again, you know, if you guys are looking for, like, gaming gift cards and digital game codes and all that stuff, like, it's all legit, no BS. That you could find over on their site there. Make Plunder permanent? I think Plunder will come back during Modern Warfare 4. It'll be like a Plunder casuals thing. That's my bet. Gonna be starting my Cold Snap grind while I wait for Rex and Furnace. Lots of HVT contracts in Endgame. Yep. I think if Black Ops 7 was getting a second year of support, if I was covering it for a second year, I probably would have went for Cold Snap. But like, I just, you know, I just don't think I'm gonna be doing that. MW4 keep me pretty busy. What's the reveal about for MW4? So there's lots of reveals from MW4 that we're waiting on. We're waiting to see if today that ends up happening. That would be great. Why do I see this guy through the wall? What the hell? I think there's somebody over here. Maybe. FG42. I think it should be decent in Black Ops Royale, maybe, right? Should be. Thank you, Uphill, for that follow. First time I've seen your face. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I do go live just about every weekday on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and now Twitter. Appreciate you popping in. You're for sure the event camo guy? Yeah, I do. Like, if I'm not gonna make a video about the event, I'll usually at least cover it on stream, and we'll talk about it maybe in a short. But I think events in Modern Warfare 4 will be a lot better to cover. I think the last few events in Black Ops 7, like, the interest just really isn't there to justify a video on the event, unfortunately. But it's all good, man. I still will cover them and talk about them. Thoughts on COD HQ as a whole? I think, you know, in theory, it's cool to see that, like, all these devs can work together on the back end and go ahead, you know, help each other out when needed. You know, it's cool to have shared technology, but you really want to still make sure that every COD feels individual and feels like it has its own personality. It doesn't feel like all the same game because of the shared engine, which I think they've been trying and doing a pretty decent job with making these games stand out from one another. But COD HQ as a whole, I think it is definitely caused some issues, you know, over the years, and people don't like the idea of the launcher, and they think that these games are getting held back. So I think it's probably here to stay for the time being. I got 2,400 COD points for cheap for Modern Warfare 19. Yep. A lot of sites do have offers like that. It's crazy stuff. Oh, Yannis, I hopped on Black Ops. Yeah, I haven't played it in a minute. Obviously, because it hasn't gotten support or any updates, so it was cool to just come and revisit it real quick. I do have to do that survival event inside of Lighthouse for zombies. I'm gonna go do that after this, but wanted to just give this a try and see if there's any, you know, solid lobbies we can see. I do like this mode a lot. I just really wish it would have got more support. We gotta really appreciate it before they probably vault it once MW4 comes out. Thank you for that follow on TikTok. Xbox gave 7-day Game Pass free after the outage. I contacted them and they gave it to me. Really? I didn't know that. That's actually pretty crazy. Are you excited for DMZ? Death, I absolutely am. I loved covering it the first time in Modern Warfare 2, and I am ecstatic about covering it again in an even bigger way this time with Modern Warfare 4. So, very, very hyped about that. Who just beamed at me? Oh, God, we got campers up there, really? I don't know how he even hit those shots on me. That's insane. I'm going to head to that cradle breach. We should get out of here. Oh, God, we got 2 downs already. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I hate coming to resorts. I usually go through it and just get out after that. I do not want to be over here. That's a mystery box, I'm pretty sure. I do not want to be at resorts, man. Oh, you're cool, man. You switched my Twitch account. I was on TikTok. Okay, nice, man. You think Warzone needs a system like Fortnite sprites with collectible items? I'm not sure what that is exactly. I'm not familiar with Fortnite, but that does sound really cool. Being able to extract them and have different rarities. I like that. Being able to, like, extract things. The thing is, like, I think that's a cool idea. However, I could already envision, you know, some Warzone fanatics being like, oh, extraction in Warzone, this is terrible. This is not Warzone at all. It's not BR. And the problem with that way of thinking is, like, you get cool ideas and cool updates in Warzone here and there. For example, the weapon case and exfil system from, what was it, Urzikstan? And it was such a short-lived update because people were hating on it. Even though it's an optional thing to get, like, a free operator and a free blueprint, it was a cool update. Being able to, like, extract something in Warzone, but people hear extraction or anything that's not just BR and Resurgence, they're like, oh, that's not Warzone, that's DMZ or that's whatever, and people don't give things a chance. That's the problem. They don't give things a chance, and then why mod your Switch controller? Somebody modded their Switch controller? What? Yeah, people don't give things a chance, you know, in Warzone most of the time. So then, you know, really cool updates get reverted and never get seen again. And I'm like, that was a really cool, like, replayable update there with a weapon case, right? Because, you know, we don't have DMZ right now, so there's no weapon cases anywhere. So it was very different, you know, being able to see that in Warzone at least. Oh. Who killed our boy right now? Oh, I'm getting beamed across the map. I wish I knew where that guy was. I guess just reload, it'll be fine. One more kill and I can fucking open this shit. Oh my god. I need a bubble shield or something, man. I can't grab it. Oh, wait, how do I have tempered? Wait. How did I just get tempered? I have no idea how I just got tempered, but okay. Is that something new in Black Ops Royale or did I forget about this? There's too many fucking zombies, brother. Too many fucking zombies. I got no ammo. Oh, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. That's his game. I don't even know what happened, honestly. I just have no team going into these cradle breaches. I didn't know temper was even in this mode. That's level 3 armor. Am I forgetting the level 3? Oh, no, I had exotic armor. Does exotic armor give you tempered? Am I forgetting that? Or is that a new... That has to be a new thing, right? Or am I tripping? I don't know. He definitely took the vest. No, yeah, he got it. I mean, that's just GG. I'll actually play one more, because again, I just don't have a team going into these cradle breaches. I want to have a team going into one of them. I just didn't know they had tempered there. Yep. Lighthouse Lawyer's Pen. I am going to do that once we hop in. We'll give it one more, because again, we haven't been able to really like do much here. We just need my team. I need my team to be alive and not die at resorts 2 games in a row. That'd be great. Hearing DK curse sounds strange. Don't expect it from the same way. I don't expect Who's Immortal to curse. That's funny. Well, yeah, we're all human. We curse. Another weapon for Reloaded. That'd be nice, man. Rockstar's not happy with PlayStation. Why? Same trope the haters push every year. They hate on Call of Duty for not being a reskin of MW19. Oh, I think that's ironic, too, when MW19 was not well received at all when that game came out. Warzone redeemed any, like, bad sentiment that there was for that multiplayer. Are they getting rid of Warzone for DMZ? No, Warzone is free to play. DMZ is on disc as your premium mode in Modern Warfare 4. Day 1, not Season 1. I don't think it regens itself, but they made a change a month ago. Yeah, I guess I haven't played Black Ops Royale in that long. I had no idea. I think that's a great change, though. My team had died already at resorts, so that means nobody had any respawns. Everybody died with the zombies in Lowtown, but they had no respawns. If you save your respawn, at least you can come back and make a comeback there. But everybody had lost their token at the resorts. I wanted guild camo so badly, but I don't want to get MW4 since zombies isn't there. Fair enough. The camo's not anything crazy, so you're not really missing out on much, but Rockstar is mad at PS5 because of the no disc. Are they, though? I don't know if they even want disc out there in the wild. That would probably hurt GTA 6 a little bit, wouldn't it? That would probably hurt GTA 6 a little bit. Will they shut down MW2 DMZ when MW4 releases? I mean, it's possible, even though it's free. I mean, it's possible they just shut down that service. I don't know, man. Sue if Activision used sprites, but Epic doesn't own the idea of an extraction shooter. I mean, there's no way they would ever sue. I think every game ever has definitely tried something another game probably did previously, even unintentionally. Implemented something that may have been done before in a different way. But like, there's always a way to do something the way that franchise does it, right? GTA 6 announced going dislikes. GTA 6 announced going diskless before PlayStation did. Exactly. Well, I assume they did that because they knew Sony was going to make that move, right? That's what I assume. They knew Sony was going to make that move anyway. It does take forever to get into a game. I mean, I think hitting play again always drags in Warzone anyway. Why can't you drop 2 turrets in Warzone at one time? I think it's for a balancing reason, right? They don't want you to be able to, like, insta-kill somebody, shred somebody's armor with, with just the point turrets on the ground. We did find the lobby, though, thankfully. After a COD game's online servers are shut down, the game becomes free. Well, what would that mean? If servers get shut down, it means you can't play it, right? I like the rumor out there about the next Xbox that you can, like, digitize your disc. You put your disc in, it just turns it to a digital boot up, and your disc is then, what, useless after that? I'm not sure. Is it embarrassing that BO2 is performing better than BO7 in Warzone? I mean, in a sense, you can say that, but I don't think it's embarrassing when Black Ops 2 is regarded as, like, the greatest Call of Duty of all time. So it's like asking like, oh, this new NBA player that's on the rise, now he's not getting better stats than, or now he's not getting favorited more than Michael Jordan, who just returned in his prime. You know what I mean? It's like, you think about that comparison, like that's the Black Ops 2 port. Imagine if they remaster it. Like, dude, you're looking at unbelievable metrics and stats, especially on all platforms. That's just on the PS5. But, you know, when you question if it's embarrassing or not, I still believe, even if Black Ops 7 and Warzone at the moment were the greatest experiences ever done in history, like, even then, I don't think that would top Black Ops 2 with how nostalgic that game is for the COD community. So I can't really say I'm surprised that those are the stats. I'm happy that people are showing interest in classic Call of Duty. That might encourage remasters again. And I also believe, I said this before, and I'll go into this in more depth, you know, in like a dedicated like Black Ops port video again soon. Whenever there's new info, I'll make a vid on this. But, you know, with the success of the Black Ops port, I don't feel like Black Ops 7 really, quote unquote, had a chance anyway against the port when 7 had so much going against it from the get-go. Like, I don't know what competition there would have been really. Like, if Black Ops 7 was 6 pre-release, I think you would see maybe some better metrics there, like, you know, the ports competing with Black Ops 6 or something. But, like, going into 7, the momentum was nowhere near what it was for 6, right? So, it's not surprising this late in the game, Season 5, when usually the game drops off, like, oh yeah, the Black Ops 2 port just sweat, you know, clean house. I can't say I'm shocked about that at all. Let's see. If we get Steam on the next Xbox, it would be amazing for console players to finally experience custom zombies. I've been hearing that for like 10 years, bro. It's actually crazy to think about. Like, oh, we could get custom zombies on console if they do Steam on an Xbox. I wonder if they'll overdo it, though. That'd be cool. Easy way to do the event. Do a game without the event, save and quit on higher round, and do the event when it's back on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nostalgia bait, they fell for it. Well, some people, obviously, I wouldn't even say it's nostalgia bait for everybody. There's some people that probably never played the original Black Ops 1 or 2. So it's their first time, like, hopping in and trying out some of these iconic games, you know, because now they're on current gen, right? But I can't be like, oh, dude, it's so embarrassing for Black Ops 7 to get beat by 7. It's like 7 was already losing, right? And has been for a long time. So it's like, of course, like, the most iconic COD of all time is going to come in and just absolutely, like, mog whatever's going on with Black Ops 7. Oh, I forgot the A94 is in here too. I totally forgot. I'm gonna use the A94 instead of the MK35. Sounds like a good bet. Kyle Roberts, you're doing great. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you. Next Xbox will have Steam. I don't know if it's been confirmed, but it's been heavily rumored by a lot of insiders. Definitely rumored by a lot of insiders. Hey, Hunter the Shark Gamer, appreciate you tuning in. Am I going to COD next? That has not been announced yet. I would hope so. Looking for some Dorn backstory. I just read that so wrong. Dorn backstory vids. Only found 2 with not much backstory. That's probably because there isn't much backstory. I gave Dorn a chance. He let me down, though. Sorry, I appreciate those super chats. Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't do much with Roger Craig Smith, a great voice actor, by the way. Like, if the server shut down and the game becomes free, and so you can play local, you can still play local multiplayer and zombies. That would be nice. I doubt it, but yeah, if you guys haven't ready for free to drop a like, it's free to do so. What are we waiting for on streams? We're waiting for anything from Call of Duty, because right now we're waiting on a patch to be installed for Black Ops 2. That's been sitting there. We can't install it yet. Modern Warfare 4 definitely has a bunch of new reveals and news that are probably imminent, so we're being patient for that. There's a COD pod that was filmed. We're waiting for that. And definitely some surprise announcements or any type of reply about the matchmaking. That's been very controversial the last few days, and they have not addressed it. Found a trauma kit. What do you guys can have that? What do you think about the report that the finance team made them do the Call of Duty ports because of how bad BO7 performed? I mean, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. That's called solid business right there. How do you make up for the losses of a game that might have underperformed and then underperformed again because of Game Pass, right? Like, of course. I mean, I think it makes total sense. What I'm surprised about with that, though, is that they didn't push to just take off the old versions of the game on Xbox and do the ports. I'm surprised they didn't make more money that way, putting them on the Xbox. But it makes sense to make up for that lost revenue. I agree with that choice. I think I would have taken it a step further. But again, there probably wasn't enough time to, fully remaster the game. But I would have taken it a step further and just got a remaster in development. And maybe that's what the port was. Maybe the port is just a way for them to be like, hey, let's gauge the interest in this. If the ports sell really well, then we're gonna remaster them faithfully. We'll remaster the game faithfully. Maybe that's what that was, because they couldn't have possibly remastered the game, you know, to the best of their ability in like a few months. BO7 just underperformed. What, back in, when did it come out? November. So they probably would have waited till like January to really be like, all right, yeah, this ain't doing hot. And then from there, like, let's greenlight these ports, get those in the works immediately. Then they announced them in, what was it, May? I think it was. Oh, yeah, we got to get out of this. This area is always just death, dude. It's so bad. Buddy just got tomahawked by Big Dick Demon. Oh, no. Oh, no. What about the fact that you could climb pipes on over 4? I think it's a cool feature. Maybe it's a little gimmicky, but I think it's cool. I think it's something that, you know, you probably use for more stealth like DMZ, and definitely your round-based modes of multiplayer. Definitely not something you're going to probably utilize all that often in like regular 6v6 respawn. Another trauma kit there, buddy. Yeah, dude, the way these enemies play is just nuts, bro. But the AN in Black Ops Morale is probably going to be a heavy hitter if we just can get up to somebody. Got to get out of here. You think all that's supposed to happen today? I think something will happen today. And we hope something will. But like I said, no guarantees, because I'm just live every day anyway. In the case something does happen, I'm just letting you know there's a lot that's on deck right now of what could be revealed. So we're hoping one of those things hits today. That'd be great. Even if it's just a small tweet from COD, you know, responding to some of that feedback about the matchmaking. But that's usually my routine, is I will go live every weekday that I can in the case something does end up going down. And we're here to report on it first and react to it live with you guys. We need World at War MW3 ports. That would make sense, yeah, because they're not on PS4 and 5. I don't think they're going to happen, but that would make sense. Modern Warfare 2 is probably sticky to do because they already remastered the campaign. COD 4 is already fully remastered on PS4, so it's really, it really is Modern Warfare 3 2011, half of 2, and what do you call it? I can't even take this kit, bro. It was MW3 2011 and World at War. That's about it. That's a mangler. That's a mangler. We could take an exotic armor vest from that, maybe.
Circle is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Let's see what we got. 7 million copies sold at approximately $20 is 140 million. That, I mean, they're raking in that cash, brother. They're raking in that cash. Oh, shit. Really? Is somebody up here? Oh, here he is. See that AN-94 in action. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, this thing has, like, no recoil at all. Wow. Oh, I can't fucking... Oh, he's in a weird heady. Wow. Am I Shroud? I am not Shroud. Whoa. Kind of surrounded a little bit here, aren't we? Definitely a guy right around this corner. Here we go. Is he showing himself? Somebody's up there. Rooftop Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Rooftops. Where are we at? Definitely somebody in there. Grab that bounty. Honestly, yeah, I'm going to grab this bounty. That might reveal his position. What the f... Where did this guy go? Definitely a guy somewhere here. Oh, here he goes. Wow. Oh, shit. Who else is over? There's got to be another guy over here. I'm going to grab that bounty. We need that bad. I didn't even have an armor vest. That was a risky play. Definitely a risky play there. AN-94 is definitely a hitter, though, dude. I will say that. As expected, of course. Hey, what's up, CC? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, BO7 content was really good. Hoping to see continue the MW4. Yeah, somebody asked earlier about like a second year of support for Black Ops 7. I highly doubt that, unfortunately, but if this game performed better, I'm sure they would have maybe thought about it. And maybe from a zombie standpoint, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, a Super Easter doesn't have to come out with Rex and Furnace or even the Haunting. They could save it for some point next year and be like, hey, surprise, it's February 2026. Cherrick won't be back for another year and a half, but we're gonna carry forward the BO6 maps in the 7, or we're gonna add a super Easter egg benefit into round base. Like that could always happen. Every cast felt the same since Modern Warfare 2. I don't think so, man. But I get where the argument comes from because of COD HQ. But there have been some dramatic differences with like MW2 movement to like Black Ops 7, for example. Warzone also has gotten like maybe that's why they keep changing Warzone every year fundamentally, like with movement and mechanics, because they don't want to see that argument of like, oh, the games feel the same and it's, you know, this and that. Maybe that's why they keep changing it, right? So that Mangler's already been killed. This guy probably has exotic armor. We're gonna go find him real quick. Oh, I got the splat camo. Look at that. Where did this go? Oh, they all flew over there. Okay. The next Cradle Breach will probably be toward... I don't think it'll be Heliport, actually. Far Cry Extraction Shooter just got canned by Ubisoft. Yikes. Could have been more DMZ competitors. Yeah, the extraction scene is pretty tough because, like, in the case of, like, even Arc Raiders, right? Even if you get a really solid game off the ground, you need good live service to survive in this day and age. And if a game doesn't have good live service, it's unfortunately not gonna maintain much. Arc Raiders, I think, got real lucky because a lot of streamers also pushed it for so long. But like when there's not good live service, it's not gonna end well. It's gonna have its phase where, you know, people are being paid to play it, or maybe it does get hyped on Twitch by regular people, and then oh, that's the guy with exotic. Holy shit. We should just get out of here, honestly. Is it a back-to-back Mangler? I think it's back-to-back Mangler. We're gonna push back on that. Those campers have that building locked down, so there's no point. Cold War Super Easter released during Vanguard Cycle? Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. It's the fact that, and I don't know if that was because it wasn't ready at the time, which I don't know if that's the case, but it is a mystery box. I think it's simply the case of, you know, whatever their development schedule looks like, if they have time to implement something or not. I wish we had a sensor dart on us right now. This Rev burner is actually solid. But yeah, we're going to go take part in the Lighthouse event after this. I do want to get that camo Ragnarok. It's actually a really nice camo. So I do want to get that, and then we'll see how the rest of the day looks, man. I have to go and curse, though, which is really important. Let's not get killed here. Where are the zombies? I need 4 more. Because there could definitely be some enemies pushing up on us right now. This is a very awkward spot for a box. Oh, here we go. I hear the zombies, and there. Oh, they got him there. First spin coming up. Exotic armor, there we go. And the fact they didn't add more wonder weapons to this is really sad. We needed more wonder weapons in this. Oh, we got a level 2 armor vest. Not a bad pull at all. Second spin coming up. Oh, there's another exotic right here. Nobody wants it? I mean, fine. Can I get a third spin? Can I get a third spin? No. I have seen a third spin work sometimes. No ray gun, sadly, but we got exotic armor. An exotic weapon would have been nice, too, but that's fine. At least we got multiple exotic armor vests. There's level 2 over there, so... Yeah, I didn't know they made it tempered. That's actually a really good change. We could just get out of here now. We do not need to be here. Add in a third one. Hey, Christina, baby, how we doing? Supermodel in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How much likes to do an MW4 video? For you to do an MW4 video? Do it, bro. Get her done. We just got to get out of the zone, really. Got to make our way this way anyway. This Rev's not a bad secondary, I will say that.
Only 10 left.
Not many kills this game, but we've actually, you know, survived for a decent amount of time. Lawrence Metten tweeted last night. Yeah, he ended up finishing you got the 100%er in multiplayer. I did see that. That's actually really cool. How did I almost not get that kill? That is horseshit, but all right. He doesn't have a self-revive, nothing to worry about in that regard. VX Compact, that's an AR, though. Could always take more grapples. Might be someone else here. He might have been trying to revive his team. I don't know. Oh! Whoa, brother. Where did this guy come from? Maybe his team is actually here hiding in these buildings. I don't know. They might actually be here. Infinity War tweeted when we got DMZ reveal, they said DMZ is not 2.0. Well, they're saying that the name of the mode is just DMZ. It's not called DMZ 2. They don't want to have a Warzone 2 situation on their hands where, like, it's called 2 and it feels like a downgrade of 1, which it's not going to be anyway, but... Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. They just want to make sure that the name is correct. That's a good sensor dart, though. That's a good sensor dart. That should have been a down. That should have been a down.
Supply drops are being deployed to the war zone.
This is a tough situation because we're just pinned on these rocks now. Ah, dude. Oh, fuck off, dude. What? Fuck off. That is crazy aim, dude. Oh, it's MK35. Look at that. 0 fucking recoil. Wow, dude. Yeah, I was trying to get out of there. That's crazy. That's really what a stupid way to fucking end that game. Whatever. Yeah, that was a dumb pin on the rock there. Nothing you could do. Couldn't even get out of there, bro. I wanted to grapple out of there. I guess not. Well, there goes all our loot. There goes all our loot. Could try to like sneak up on some of the loot that's there, but I doubt I'll be sucky. It was just that's a crappy situation. Such a crappy situation. Oh, they're still watching us. They're just gonna sit there and wait, right? They could easily make their play and get to the middle of the map, and they're gonna just wait here. How do you get Black Ops for all games that can't get into one? Oh, it took us a little while, but we got into it. The player base is probably spread pretty thin on this playlist, so you're not gonna get really fast queuing, but eventually you'll get something. Let's see if the enemy's still there. Yeah. They already have exotic armor, so I might be able to get my vest back, which would be nice.
RCXD ready.
This guy had a hawker. I mean, they just had everything you can think of, right? Take a look at the loot that's here. I mean, there's some decent loot there. Definitely some decent loot up here. I don't think the enemies are still here. They actually might have dipped. And there's no exotic vest over here, which sucks. I see a level 2 over there. I kind of want my grapples back at least. A purple M35 is not bad. Kind of want to keep the sniper, even though I should grab that SMG. I probably regret not grabbing the SMG. Let's see what's in here, though. Could be some decent stuff. It's either Super Crack Demon or just campers. Yeah, it's like, I'll win every... Oh, what the fuck? I'll probably win every fair gunfight. And then you'll get the dudes that, like, will never lose. Oh, I can't even see the guy. I have... Dude. I'm dead. I'm for sure dead. Can't even see these guys. Oh, shit. I mean, it's just impossible games. Like, just impossible players, bro. MP's beyond garbage. I hate that they lied about the matchmaking. That's the thing. Like, it's not even that they lied about it. It's that clearly something changed. When the beta, it felt like classic matchmaking. The launch of the game, it felt different. And now they're coming back and saying that this new matchmaking is classic and open wasn't classic. That's the problem with the whole thing, right? It's like, was there a lie or was there a change? They didn't tell us about, like, what happened. It's just so unclear. It doesn't make sense. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. And I refuse to believe they're just going to be like, yeah, we're just going to admit that we lied about the matchmaking. Like, no, there's clearly something else that's going on and they haven't told anybody yet. Because the whole thing doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to egg on the people that are already, like, not trusting the studio or their statements? Why would you want to, you know, encourage that discussion further of like, yeah, we're not telling you guys the truth? It doesn't make sense, right? The first DMZ never left beta. You are correct. Why is he stating? What does that mean? Machine of War in the events tab. Yep, they added that yesterday. We did see that yesterday, indeed. What are we gonna use? Right, we should probably spawn in with the Akitas to get some money. Should probably spawn in. Let's see. It's gonna be a rear grip for Akimbo. Akimbo Akitas is not... Oh, it's a stock. What am I doing? It's a stock. I don't have any hidden powers, which is kind of bad, but hold on, let me see. Oh, I actually have 2100. I just need one hidden power at least. Double ready up. Oh, as gift card. That's actually not bad. That's not a bad Gobblegum pack at all. But, there's 1800 for 2 of each. There's actually 3 hidden powers in this one. I'm going to grab this one. Not bad. 2027 will be Sledgehammer. Yeah, 2027 will be Sledgehammer. Those extra gift cards are actually clutch to have. I'm going to need that for DLC 5 anyway, so I'll get that before they get rid of this pack. Let's grab that. They're not going to remove skill-based matchmaking, Sally. If they do, tons of people will be surprised. I think the new matchmaking they're doing, like, it doesn't feel like it works yet. But if it does end up working, that would be nice. But MW4 is the best test, as I talked about in my video last night. MW4 is the best test of this new matchmaking. So cursed standard. So it's going to be cursed. Oh, I'm sorry. Survival cursed. Just with the lawyer's pen. We're going to confirm that. The thing is, you can't spawn in with an Akita anyway. So we're going to have to get that off the wall somehow. It's going to be lighthouse. We're going to edit that. Let's see. We're going to need level 3 armor. We will grab a hidden power. We should grab probably a crate power as well. Flavor hex won't be a bad idea. Actually, we should... Hold on. Let's move this real quick. Let's put flavor hex back on that. And if we don't get that, we'll have the hidden power. And we'll need a crate power. Crate power is right here. I think wall-to-wall clearance is not a bad idea either. Let me see. Just to have that on. And wall power. We'll just put that on just in case if we need it. I think that's all we really need. What do we need for gums, really? We don't really need too many gums here, do we? A gift card wouldn't be that bad either. Have to put a gift card on. All right. All right, let's go beat this event real quick. You have to get the Akita from the mystery box. Yeah, Curse is just better because of the point system, and you can obviously run mimics as well. So our loadout doesn't matter, but yeah, let's beat this lighthouse event real quick. So we don't have a leaderboard yet. We have to play a game. We need to do TED Talks, special rounds, and kill a bunch of special mimics. That'll be the way to fly through this shit, 100%. We will fly through this shit with ease. Yeah, Akita's not on the wall, but I just put there anyway. I put a wall power anyway. Interesting to see what Sledgehammer does in 2027. Absolutely. Absolutely. Any zombies news today? I believe they'll do marketing for DLC 5 probably starting next week. That's my guess. Black Ops Royale is so much fun, though, man. I wish they would add some support to it. I would love that. Ton of fun. They can remove skill-based matchmaking. If they actually do, tons of people will be surprised. I think I've read that one already. You got reposted. You prefer BO7 or 6 zombies? I prefer the Black Ops 6 zombie boss fights. I think, but zombies as a whole in Black Ops 7, I think from a mechanic standpoint and movement and features and support, I think 7's been infinitely better, but 6 has had better boss fights in my opinion. Get the inducer on. Might as well snag a little B-roll of this as well. Oh, we got a Wonder Bar. Not bad. Always forget, Curse, you don't have your loadout. I'm like, oops, gotta spawn with the 1911 here. Might keep the 1911, actually. I will keep that. Lawyer's Pen is active, right? Yep. Lawyer's Pen is active, indeed. Oh, there's a mimic. First mimic of the day. I kind of want to keep the 1911 just because we could definitely use Mustang and Sally. Something funny, we were saying TED Tasks or TED Talks on one of you. Oh, it's just someone was making fun for saying that. Yeah, I call it that. It's fun. We don't have to be super serious about everything, do we? Right on. Oh, he's being held by the Wisp. That's not bad. Oh, I don't even have enough money to do shit yet. Yikes. Yikes. If you're looking at the Jotun camp in the lighthouse, a good strat. Yep. Absolutely. I should have put Respin Cycle on. Do I have that? Fuck, I don't have Respin. I should have put that on. I totally dropped the ball on that, but it's fine. Because I could have kept doing Respin Cycle on Wonder Bar until we get the Jotun Star, but whatever. Comment weirdos out in full force. Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely go to last night's video. You'll see some pretty crazy ones. I'm like, I don't know how you can take a video that's, like, really going in depth about the matchmaking and you can, like, spin that to be a negative thing. I don't know. When I'm first of all, it's also not like I'm defending any of the matchmaking. I'm literally on your side being like, hey, this doesn't make any fucking sense. As I always am. I will always criticize things that don't make sense. You know, I will always be like, hey, we need to address this. But, you know, if I'm not screaming into a mic, it must not mean much. We got a Mark 1. Whatever. Crate power. Da-na-na-na-na. If we see that Akita shotgun, that'd be great. Farm those points up. Oh, TED Talk is here, actually. Let's go start that. I have a timer on for 12 Central, the usual marketing window for Call of Duty. In the case, they want to reveal a number of different things today. Because we're waiting on a lot right now. We're waiting on quite a bit. Obviously, we're waiting on a patch in Black Ops 2 to get installed. That's been sitting there for a while. We're waiting on a COD pod they filmed for Modern Warfare 4. New reveals about Modern Warfare 4, which we know there's a lot of those left. We're also waiting on a comment regarding the matchmaking from Call of Duty themselves. They've been pretty radio silent about that. Quite a bit to look forward to. We'll love to get the Yo install. That'd be nice. You can probably get it from a TED Talk as well, though, can't you? Mystery perks. Wow, we got some Eternal Quick and Vulture Raid. Woo! Went on with your comments last night? Just... There was, quite a few, IQ lackers in those comments, I suppose. But, you know what? That's the internet for you. It happens. It happens. I said your leaderboard would start for another half an hour, though? Oh, is that true? I thought it would just start right when I hop in. Okay. You do have to wait for the right time. I guess I have to wait till 12. But I can see I could save this file. Right? I'm going to save the file. I do have to wait till my timer ends to actually continue this. At least, there we go. At least I have the game ready. I thought you have to wait for, like, the hour to pass. Or wait for the right time increment of the day. If you were already in a leaderboard and just competed in one. I thought you could just join. I guess, no, it actually makes more sense that way. The way they're doing it. You can only join at a certain time of the day. At least I got the save file ready, though. Missed out on a few kills for points, but we got the save file ready. We'll start flying through stuff. I need to put on, what is it? A respin cycle, because I'm going to end up grabbing probably another Wonder Bar. There we go. I'll just put it on this class instead. Yeah, I got respin cycle Wonder Bar. Probably just get the Yo star a little bit later. So we do have to wait. You're right. We do have to wait. Yeah, the next one is today at 12 Central my time. So in 30 minutes, we can do it. I guess we have time for another Black Ops Royale game. And then we can go from there. Because what, are they 2-hour events? I think they last 3 hours, don't they? That sucks. I think if we can at least get top 5. I should have started early in the morning. I just totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Well, we're prepared there. How Season 5 is, nobody will play once the beta drops. At Season 6 after. Season 6 should be solid with the Haunting. That's usually pretty popular for Call of Duty every single year. As long as there's good content, you know, replayable stuff and not just, like, crossover bundles. That should be cool. People hate on COD being FPS when they've literally never marketed themselves as anything other than an FPS. Yeah, I don't even know what people complain about there. COD hate is just vital for COD nowadays. I don't really care about it as long as I can play it. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't even let it bother me really, but I think what gets to me sometimes is you'll read comments of people that, like, genuinely didn't watch the video I just made, but they're commenting stuff that is directly addressed or debunked in my commentary. I'm like, what? I mean, that's just the internet, right? What do you do about that? You can't. All you can do is take that, absorb it, laugh about it, and know that that is proof that person just did not watch the video at all. You know what I mean? It is actually crazy. It's a 3-hour event. I don't think I'm going to do it the full 3 hours. I'll at least do it 2 hours on that lighthouse and hope that I at least get top 5. That would be nice to get the camo. Taco Bell has the $1 Mexican pizzas today. That's going to be fun. Since 2009, COD's been getting hate always, man. Are we sure there will be anything today? Nobody is sure of anything, man. COD is a very unpredictable franchise. That's why we go live every day. COD is unpredictable. You never know when things are going to happen. Anytime I don't go live, shit happens. Anytime I do go live, like 90% of the time, something happens. So that's why we're live just about every day. Season 6 is always the best update each year. Yeah, usually. I mean, usually is. I think Cold War is a good example, though, where, like, so many of the seasons, maybe apart from 2, and even 2 was good. like every season was like equally fucking just peak. That's what I think Cold War is probably one of the only Call of Duties to do that, by the way, where every season was just fucking incredible. Even Modern Warfare 3, honestly, had a pretty solid 6-season run as well. Modern Warfare 2, I think, had some really stronger seasons than others. Black Ops 6 live service was just not where it should have been. There were some promising points here and there, and it just could have been so much more. And then Black Ops 7 actually has been pretty consistent. I think Season 5 is a relatively weaker season, but it's the season where that makes sense, because again, the focus is on the next Call of Duty and the beta. Season 4 of Black Ops 7 was pretty good, though, to start the summer off, which Black Ops 6 had, I think, one of the worst fourth seasons where, like, nothing was going on. I see new challenges for the assault rifle and zombies. Get 20 kills without getting hit. For which assault rifle? Not long to level 1,000? Yeah, we're not that far off 1,000 at all. No news in the Black Ops 2 patch. We are waiting patiently for that, brother. We are waiting patiently for that. Thank you for that follow, Musical Note on TikTok. Hope the new map comes out a week early or a week later. I think a week later doesn't really make sense either, because Season 6 is not that far off from, like, Season 6 of Black Ops 7 starts 2 weeks after the beta ends for Modern Warfare 4. So we drop a zombie map a week later. That's crazy. Charlie Intel rebranded to Halo Intel? Huh? Drop over there. What's the countdown for today? We're going to see, man. We're waiting on new patch of Black Ops 2, COD Pod, MW4 reveals, and comments in the matchmaking from Call of Duty. Quite a bit we're waiting for. Not sure what time or what day things are happening, but we are here. Any more info on DMZ yet? Hey, myself from Scotland. Thank you so much, Ryan Phillip. There is a little bit of new info about DMZ that popped up this past weekend from a press article, and it's really interesting, and I do want to make a video about it. I'm not sure when, but long story short, it appears like one of the areas of the new DMZ map is not actually coming at launch, and it might be a Koshai complex situation. I'm not sure, but something really interesting was put out over the weekend. I'm like, huh. A really random article went out, and some, obviously the press got interviews in New York during Fanatics Fest, so that's where that info probably comes from, but it was very random to see that. So I do want to talk more about DMZ. There should be more info about that soon, probably with COD Next, if I had to guess. So we'll be talking a lot about that. DMZ will probably be my main squeeze this year, to be quite honest, as far as what content I'm really focusing on. So I'm looking forward to it, man. There'll be a lot more on the way. You get that the worst YouTuber ever, unsub him. Thanks for the comment, Mr. Captain Ghost 27. I think you've been here for several streams, I think, haven't you? Worst YouTuber ever, man. That sucks, man. Do I get an award for that? Like, or was it the Razzies? Do I get like a Razzie award for being the worst YouTuber ever of all time? That sucks, man. How did I get such a terrible, terrible award like that? Been following your vids since BO6, always reliable as hell. Thanks so much, Double OC. I have an idea for crossover skins with celebs. I would love to see some solid ones, man. Especially in Modern Warfare 4. Get like a John Wick going or something. Been waiting for that for years, bro. We already had Ballerina in Black Ops 6, right? Burner accounts out in full force? Probably. Probably. COD needs to take a year off for master an old COD. I'd probably be out of a job if they did that, but if they handled that right, I'd be curious to see how that would go. Like, still update a previous COD and then release a remastered port or a remastered from the ground up COD title. That would be really interesting. I'd love to see how that would perform. But I'd still cover it. Maybe it'd keep me busy. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I love to stay busy, though. That's a big thing about my day-to-day. The M27 is not better than the A94, I don't think. If I could find that, that'd be great. It's a vest over there. If I find an AN, I'd be really happy, but I doubt I'm going to find one. I shouldn't be using these SMGs, really, but if somebody pushes, like, it's not a bad thing to use. We don't hate. We want Call of Duty to be great. And how can be dumb and act like child who excited for every game? I mean, that English is just not working for me, man. It's just not working. How can be dumb? Somebody put that on a t-shirt. How can be dumb? Why excited? I think with just about any Call of Duty that's ever been announced, here's a bombshell for you real quick, no pun intended. For every Call of Duty that's ever been announced, there's been something promising or something to be excited about with that Call of Duty. No matter what you think. There's been something like every time we were like, wow, that's pretty fucking cool. So it's like, you know, I didn't know you had to like check like 10 boxes before you're allowed to be excited according to the internet. Right? A94? No? Oh, a psych bomb. Let me grab this other trauma kit there while we're at it. Are you doing 25 win streaks? Definitely not. The win streaks in Warzone to me are kind of like going around 999 in zombies. Where it's just kind of something that's just not for me, not for my type of player. Like I have limited time to play the game, and anytime I'm on, it's pretty much on stream. If I'm off camera, I'm usually producing content. So like those kind of commitments are just insane. And pretty impossible too for the average person. MW4 getting revealed today. MW4's already been revealed, but additional reveals are on the way. I feel like Trek 2028 will be a reboot like MW19. I'm not even opposed to that because the story is in such a bad spot, but like there's no point in rebooting it if the narrative team's not going to be different or the writing direction's not going to be different. You kind of want to reboot if, you know, they're going to take things in a whole new direction, right? MW4 is a great game. We knew before it was even announced. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm talking from experience of what I played. When I played it, I'm like, holy shit. Right? Like, people that played Modern Warfare 2 early back then, I wasn't one of those people, but people that played it back then were like, no, dude, like, what is going on here? Nobody defended that. When I played the beta of Modern Warfare 2, the reason I enjoyed what I played is because I'm like, it's not Modern Warfare 19, which was not my cup of tea at the time. I've come to appreciate Modern Warfare 19 a lot more once I moved to PC. But the fact that Modern Warfare 2 wasn't 19 was what made me happy. And that was a hot take at the time, because everyone said Modern Warfare 19 was the greatest game of all time, which I don't agree with, but that's other people's right to believe, right? That's cool. So let me actually ping this for somebody. Cradle breach. Oh, it's over there. I just don't have a vehicle. I don't think I can even get there, to be honest. We're folks who waste time hating a strange behavior. It is diabolical, like gremlin behavior all the way. It's very weird. When is Widow's Wine coming? Season 5 Reloaded with Rex Infernus, DLC 5. Wait a little bit longer for that. Oh, it's a mangler? Oh, no. I'd like to go over there for a mangler. At least you go for a mystery box. You have to get an exotic weapon or a wonder weapon. That'd be nice. So my team's chilling. No A94 this game, which kind of sucks. What is the covert build? That's the mid-range barrel. There's not much. Not much here. Been watching DK since Cold War. Best content provided by far. Hey, I appreciate that so much, Hugo. Thank you so much, dude. That means a lot to me, dude. Honestly. What's up, Cookie VR Mods? What's up, Zens on TikTok? If you guys haven't already, feel free to drop a like. It is free to do so. And that's the thing, too. It's like, I feel like there have been many times, and it happens, right, in the content world and on the internet. Like, there have been many times I feel like somebody's mistaken me for somebody else. Like, somebody will try to copy my style of title or thumbnail and then use that for something that's just straight up a lie or misinformation. And then somebody would be like, oh, DK said this. And I'm like, I didn't say that at all. That wasn't me. But, you know, it's crazy to see some shit like that. Make a video of you playing your favorite Call of Duty title. That sounds like more of a stream from my end, but I appreciate the idea, man. Oh, I want to get this guy bad. Let me go knock this dude. I downed his buddy. Where are you going? Oh, they got one of them. Who just grappled? Oh, there's a guy right here. Another one down? There's another guy over here for sure. He's going to sneak up on us any second. No? All right. One thing you want to change with how the COD cycle works? Easiest thing that comes to mind is getting more remastered campaigns or full remastered CODs out there. Especially during drought periods where not much is happening with the current Call of Duty. Black Ops Cold War DK says, oh, the Black Ops Cold War DK days were good. I loved covering Black Ops Cold War, man. That was a great game. One of my favorite titles to cover, bro. Attracting to cultural reset, playing the old games makes it obvious how much personality and simplicity the old games had that made them fun. Well, it's that, and it's also just like, again, I'm a broken record with this, but like narrative just needs a complete overhaul. I just don't understand how, like I said, you have like, I think the easiest layups probably in Call of Duty history were the Black Ops 6 and 7 campaigns. What they could have been story-wise. Filling in all the gaps from BO2. Zombies especially. Coming off of the strong narrative buildup of Cold War, like you had an easy opportunity to do something with story. And I like I said, I just don't understand how we didn't get that. It's very, very odd. Cold War is a pandemic-made game, and somehow, like, the intel at least, even though there weren't too many cutscenes, the intel at least really... Oh, shit. The intel really proved itself. Wow, I don't know how my entire team just died. Holy shit. That's weird. You're the reason I still play COD. I appreciate you, man. We're streaming MW4 early campaign. Absolutely. I do pretty extensive campaign coverage every year. I'll do walkthroughs of every mission. I'll get those uploaded while I'm streaming, and then I'll also cover like any of the big Easter eggs or anything that's necessary that you guys should know. I'll end up covering all of that. Entire team just died. That sucks. They wasted their respawn tokens, man. That sucks. Oh, I didn't even have a vest? Wow, that's bad. Next, we still have to get a mystery box next. That'd be great. Somebody's redeploying their buddy right beside me. I'm going to capture this. DKB an operator? That'd be funny, man. MW19 wasn't the best COD at all. I'm sure I got pieces to be, but too many flaws. All the maps weren't great. Yeah, for me, the biggest issue on Modern Warfare 4 wasn't nothing to do with the gunplay or the fluidity. The movement was pretty busted and, like, literally exploited, but it was really coming down to the maps for me, which luckily good maps did get added later, which was good. Oh. Holy fuck. Modern Warfare 19, though, like, the tech innovation, like, really pushed the franchise forward. And I thought that was awesome. That's horseshit. That guy, honestly, ego-challenged me so fucking stupid. Let's see if I got a res from this guy. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Ah, this guy's gonna fucking push him, isn't he? Oh, you got it. You got it. And the cradle breach is in. Woo! I couldn't get in the fucking doorway, dude. Fuck, man. I couldn't get away. I couldn't get away, dude. I got... That guy should have been dead, too. That's crazy. It's baffles me how a game that was in production, hell, was the last game with a truly great story. Yeah, it just doesn't even make sense, man, at this point. But most things in life don't make sense, so I'm kind of used to that. Do you think campaign leaks would be a problem since it's going to be put in the files earlier? No. If anything, it's the opposite, because the fact there's early access would mean that there's probably no opportunity for it to leak. We'll be playing it already, right? Help me get a nuke. I really want the skin. I've never gotten a nuke in Warzone. I don't think I have the people around me that want to do that. Like, you really need, like, for that kind of time commitment to do that, you need, like, the best demons imaginable that are down to do that. I'm down, but do I know people necessarily that want to do that? I don't think so. It's a big commitment. I'm gonna try to get my stuff back. I'm probably dead. Is he? Yeah, he's just watching our stuff. Like, you're just camping in a corner. Just absolutely pathetic. Just so pathetic. Guys camping on the loot when the storm is closing in on them anyway, and they decided to camp on the loot. This is garbage players, man. It's really garbage freaking people that are probably left camping in this mode, honestly. Probably some decent players here and there, but a lot of garbage campers. What do we got? 15 minutes left? We got probably time to queue into one more. It's an addicting mode. That's the cool thing about it, at least for me. I love it. I love jumping in. Oh, my team was pretty bad again that game as well. What's your best weapons to use in endgame? Fajari's videos pop up first. Yeah, I'm really proud of where the Detonated channel is, man. Like, it's been fun co-producing some of the videos there, and he's had some really cool stuff going up. I mean, right now it's going to get a little slow where, you know, he's looking to, you know, get some bigger projects out the door on that channel. It'll take a little bit longer to film, probably, but, you know, he's got some stuff going up there. Obviously, endgame support's coming to an end, so might not see as much right now. Did you get thoughts on Advanced Warfare Zombie storyline? It's not bad. Ironically, like, any of the hate that, like, the narrative got in Advanced Warfare, Infinite, or even World War II, and those games had flaws. Like, those narratives were still, I think, in a sense, to a degree, somewhat more, what's the word I'm thinking of? Somewhat more cohesive than some of the stories we're getting in modern zombies right now, which is crazy. Which is actually crazy to think back on. Like, you clearly saw, like, a story being set up from this map, and it wraps up on this map in those older games. In some of the newer games, it's like, some ideas get sprinkled in, most of them don't get addressed again, and then new ideas get sprinkled to the next map, and then rinse and repeat. And so you finally get to that last map, something big happens, oh, see you in a couple years, you know, whatever. I'm like, huh? Like, what's going on there? It's kind of weird. Treyarch hid the lack of AI teammates in the campaign? What do you mean by that? Hid the lack of AI teammates? What does that mean? Each zombie's mode from worst to best? It's a lot of games, man. Be a water scorcher, like a remote water missile, or auto to follow swimming players. That would be so funny. Get like the swamp monster from Terminus to go get you if you're swimming in the water in Warzone. There you go.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Da 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 da. Grapple needs to go in the new Warzone. I don't even think that's the problem. I think it just, like I said, there's a lot of things in Warzone. I've said this many times, actually. I really firmly believe this. There's a lot of things in Warzone that have their place. They just shouldn't be everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking about it earlier, about the weapon case, the exfil system, the whole thing with, like, drones dropping buy stations. Those are cool ideas. They don't have to be in a regular BR or Resurgence, though. Those things could be in LTMs. They could be in modes like Black Ops Royale, where the mode's already different anyway. Like, those are things that fit in certain places, but they don't have to be absolutely everywhere. It's where like the regular player base is like, hey, this is too different from regular Warzone. A shark or piranha mechanic for people sitting in water would be crazy. I would love to see that, especially if you bring a Sheikah back. That'd be cool. Warzone MW4 info, I believe, should be at COD Next. But I did make a video talking about what we know so far about MW4 Warzone. You can find it over on the big YT, the big red. You'll find that on the main channel. MW2 Warzone, COD Next, a different breed. Out of nowhere, the helmet cam spectator mode fell out of place. Like, the thing about that, like I said, I had a very different experience and perspective of MW2 COD Next than your average person. A lot of people that were there were Warzone fanatics, hated MW2 Warzone. I was just like, I'm happy to be here. My first event, I love Blackout more than Warzone, so MW2 Warzone was very weird and different, but I'm like, oh, we'll probably get used to it. After playing it for a while longer, I'm like, all right, I could see where the anger comes from, but I was never big on Warzone 1. I enjoyed parts of Warzone 1, but I wasn't psycho crazy about it or full time with it to where I'm like, oh, like Warzone 2 is an utter failure. Like, I didn't feel that way, but that was me. Different perspective, of course. Multiplayer, like I said, similar deal where like I didn't love MW19, so MW2 being different, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But the average person was like, no. But I was able to acknowledge like some significant flaws with that multiplayer, but I still enjoyed it. I found it fun. You know, got the most out of it. But like, if I was playing Vanguard at that COD Next, I would have probably felt, oh, memories. I would have felt so different. I would have been like, whoa, like this is just not it from a map standpoint, weapons, like the theme, like it just was not, Vanguard was just not for me. But there obviously wasn't a COD Next for a game like Vanguard, right? Very different times. News could be anything at the moment. Yeah, like I said, as far as what we're waiting on, Black Ops 2 patch has to get installed. We're waiting on COD Pod from MW4, new MW4 details, and a comment about the matchmaking from Call of Duty, because everyone is pissed about that, and they have not acknowledged the fact that people are mad in the last few days. It has been a weird topic. Weird topic of conversation, for sure. Oh, shit. No AN-94, though. I want to find AN-94. That'd be nice. The Voyak will do. They got high-velocity ammo on this anyway. We got grapples. We got an orange Voyak. Hopefully I don't find an AN now, because I already made this orange. I wasted my weapon kits. Ashika Island, back bright and vibrant. We're cooking. I know for a fact that need will be on point with DMZ videos. Yep. I'm very much looking forward to what gets produced for that, because DMZ is going to be massive. I think, if anything, the Modern Warfare 4 launch window is going to be so much less stressful than Black Ops 7 was. I think a Treyarch game in general could be stressful, because you're talking about, especially with no early access campaign, you got to juggle campaign, jump into zombies as fast as you can. Always some big things happening, you know, with those launches. But this time, Modern Warfare 4, like, we're going to have campaign early access. That's out the way. And then at launch, it's DMZ. Multiplayer, you know, we already have played that in the beta, so we're not rushing to get back on that. And then Warzone will be a few weeks later anyway. So should be a much less stressful launch window, at least from a production standpoint. COD Next at home more likely scrapped due to budgets, I would say. Well, I don't think it's... I mean, yeah, budget definitely plays a part in that, but I think it's also because of the fact that IRL budget went to Fanatics Fest and the San Diego race car track for Cold Bowl. So they didn't do an in-person Next this year. And probably because Black Ops 7 probably cost a lot in Vegas, of all places. So they're like, hey, creators didn't help us push Black Ops 7. They didn't help anything, so why are we going to spend money on in-person again? I don't know. I don't know. Have you said anything about Warzone yet? Very little. Very little, but interesting things nonetheless. I've covered that in a big video on the big YT. You'll see MW4 Warzone in the thumbnail, like in the bottom left corner. You'll see the logos there. Rev. Any good weapons here? Not much. Same shit, I think. Yep. MW4 is rare as hell. I had it that one game and it was really good, but the team didn't stay alive, so we ended up flopping there a little bit. Gonna get out of resorts, as per usual. We can start a lighthouse event after this game as well. Complete the Dark Ops calling cards inside of Warzone. I did make a full guide on that on the big YT. Look up DK Dynamite, Warzone Dark Ops. A video will cover all those. The only one that's not in that video because it wasn't out yet is the one for getting all operator orders done in Black Ops Royale. Separate PvE on DMZ. They have not mentioned that yet. If that's going to happen, they'll announce it probably at COD Next or some point in the future. They have not mentioned a PvE only mode. Modern Warfare 4, fun fact, is the first Call of Duty since I believe COD 4 to not have a PvE mode of any sort in the game that we know of. Campaign doesn't count. Campaign doesn't count. I know you can say, oh, well, campaign's PvE. Not talking about that. I meant a separate dedicated PvE mode. It's not campaign. DMZ is PvPvE, exactly. In Black Ops Royale, only 2 rewards are pending, and even if I complete it as per the description, not counting towards completion, is it bugged? There could be a bug with tracking of operator orders. That is very possible. Possible and unfortunate. Will the beta have DMZ or only MP? Probably just multiplayer. I think a DMZ beta would be cool, but I doubt they do it, to be honest. I doubt that they do it. Maybe they figure like, oh, you know, if they do a DMZ beta and people don't like it, people aren't going to buy the game. Might hurt the sales. If you just have it available at launch, people have to buy the game to experience it. Better chance of good sales this year. Having every pillar have early access would be funny because you have campaign, MP, and DMZ. Imagine early access to all 3 of those. That'd be really something. I totally doubt it though. I just totally doubt it. This mode needs updates, man. I would love that more than anything. Before Black Ops 7's life cycle comes to an end. Heavy Metal Heroes not being in Black Ops Royale is insane work. It's just insane work. Box is in. Is he coming out? There's a guy. There's a guy right there, but there's a guy behind me apparently. Here he is. I think there's 2 guys in this, but I gotta be really careful. Where did that guy go?
Circle is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
This is gonna be a dangerous area. Redeployment in process, War Machine, and Monkey. That's not bad. Not bad for killing monkey or for killing zombies. I'm lucky I got that kill. Terminator's over here, though. I should have left. I should have left. I had a feeling. I was like, I have to come back up the stairs. I had a feeling, and he did. That's exactly what he did. I'm like, dude, we managed to shred that first, dude. Oh, that sucks, man. No team, man. I'll tell you the sad thing about this. Like, we need solos. We just need solos in Black Ops Royale, dude. And we had it, and it was the best time, and they got rid of it. Quads is just like, yeah, you don't like. It's just not possible, man. Quads is just not possible in this mode anymore. It's just insane. That was such a good kill, too. I don't think... My stuff is probably... Oh, it's a Mangler? This should be a mystery box. I think they might have changed some of these zones up a little bit. I don't remember this ever being a Mangler zone. That's weird. Wow, that's strange. All right. Let me guess. They're camping my loot because that's the kind of things... Yep, there's Terminator. And that's game. And that's game. All right, chat. Let's wait for this timer to wrap up, and then we can start our Lighthouse event. I want to get that Lighthouse event done. Why do Warzone creators get mad at a casual mode? I think it's silly to get mad at a casual mode. I think it's one thing to be upset that, like, other modes aren't in the game that you want to play. But to blame casuals for that, it's like... there's just such a lack of understanding, I feel like, from just the Warzone community. Like, when the mode gets sweatier, right? And the barrier of entry gets worse, and things get stale and repetitive, people want to hop on and get their event done or get their challenges done. Nobody wants to play against the best of the best, right? And the best of the best usually isn't playing ranked play. They're usually in, like, regular pubs. So, like, I can't blame people for saying, I have limited time to play, because I'm one of those people. You have limited time to play, you just want to hop on and get your stuff done. You don't want to deal with demons from hell. So it's silly to, like, get mad at the existence of the casuals. I think it is. Will casual stay for MW4? Absolutely. I think it's dominated the player base for Warzone, most likely. They'll probably show DMZ at COD Next. They usually show all the game modes. Yep. That's usually how that goes. So We will wait and see. But like I said, the weirdest thing going on right now is the fact that that Black Ops 2 patch is not out. I find that really strange. PlayStation game size. Yeah, that Black Ops 2 patch is sitting right there. There you have it. I'm gonna turn on my PlayStation now. See if that BO2 patch becomes installable in a second. That would be nice. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Yep, Solos is gone from Black Ops Royale. Very, very sad. Have you MW19 like a reboot for the overall franchise, like what happened with Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed, where the focus is getting new players in while the older players feel left out? Well, that's the thing, is like COD is in an easy position where like the older players don't have to feel left out if like little things are implemented, and those little things somewhat have been implemented the last few years, appealing to some of those classic players, like again, open matchmaking, curse mode in round based, and the list goes on. It's not that difficult to appeal to those old players. But when you appeal to too many people, you end up appealing to nobody. That's kind of the lesson with anything. But I think COD's been really trying to get as many folks. I think Casuals is a part of that too. It's a part of that conversation. Casuals is meant to allow people that either aren't as good or are tired of the demons to hop in and have a good time. It's trying to appeal to as many people as possible. Yeah, Prestige is key, man. I consider him a good friend of mine. I hope he's doing well. I did just see that tweet as well. He hasn't been on Twitter in a while. And yeah, he missed a few things. Physical games getting the boot, console prices up, layoffs, right? A lot of things going on in the gaming scene that are nothing short of frustrating, obviously. But yeah, we'll see if this patch comes out. I'm turning on my PlayStation to see if the update gets installed in a second. That would be nice. What's the new event coming up? Yeah, it's like a collection event starting on Thursday. It's called the Machine of War. There'll be an LMG and I think an animated camo in there that you can get. I will be covering that live on stream here on Thursday. Boot camp mode was perfect. That and Plunder were a good mix. Yeah, I don't think I played much boot camp, but it was cool to see like varying bot modes for beginners. That was something different. As a big reminder as well, folks, for those that are unaware, I am now partnered with Scuff Controllers. It's such a nice controller. This is the Omega. Code Dynamite will save you money off of any order on Scuff Controllers and Gunner Glasses. I am doing open lobbies with anybody that does use my code for a purchase. I really do, show my appreciation. I appreciate that. And Code Dynamite obviously will still save you money off of Control Freaks and Steel Series products as well. You can also finance those orders, right? Klarna, Affirm, whatever the case is. How are you running a dual stream? So I use the Restream platform. I stream through OBS to Restream. It sends the broadcast to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And I then do a separate stream on my stream PC to TikTok Studio for my vertical layout. That's how that goes. But let's see exactly at 12 on the dot. Is that update going to end up dropping? That would be cool. Boot that up here. And yes, there is a Nightbot command for Scuff as well, if you guys need that. All right, let's see. Are we going to get lucky right now? How cool would this be if we get lucky? Scuff Envision faceplate? I would love to do that. That's a big goal of mine. But if you guys keep using my code, then, we can make things like that possible. Getting a custom controller or a faceplate one day, that would be nice. Grapple hooks are on DMZ to escape from real people? They probably will be. Lockdown's decent. I actually like Lockdown. I think it's a little too chaotic in Black Ops 7, but always liked it back in Modern Warfare 2 Warzone. Black Ops 2 patch is not out. Sadly, it is 12 on the dot. That's not out yet, so let's just check Twitter. See, are they going to be radio silent today? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That wouldn't be good. Let's see. COD updates, anything? What about COD updates? COD CM? Let's check everything. Keep refreshing. Xbox support did confirm they fixed the issue last night at about 5:48 p.m. What is that, like almost 24 hours of issues there on Xbox? That's insane. What's up, H on Twitter? How we doing? I'm not using Go XLR. I have an XLR mic in the podcast room, and I do videos in there sometimes as well. But in here, I got the Wave 3 for my streams, and I got a Steel Series mic for my videos. COD is doomed. What's up, Tim? Welcome to Twitter. Appreciate you showing support there. COD is doomed. Why is COD doomed? Are they being radio silent today? No way, bro. Like I said, don't forget, it is 12 Central right now. Sometimes things happen at 1 Central. I'm not going to put a timer on for that because we're not sure about it, but things do happen. Infinity Ward silent. Like, what? What is going on here? 2 days in a row? No way. COD CM did tweet 15 minutes ago about Ricochet stuff. Not much going on there. Let's check COD blog. Check COD blog. Let's see what we got. Vibe check. PR marketing guy. Are we alive? Silence. That's weird. Well, let's see the Call of Duty YouTube channel. Is there a podcast sitting in that playlist yet? Because we are waiting on it very patiently. COD Pod. No playlist update. Creator provided. What does that mean? Creator provided. Huh. Sadly, no update on there. What about From the Ward? That's on the Infinity War channel, isn't it? Oh, no, they're on this channel too, I think. From the Ward. No playlist updates. Can't see any. The last one was 12 days ago. These are getting 1 million views. That's crazy. Doom collab. What Doom collab? Doomsday. No new bundles either? What? MW2, but this isn't a good look. I can't defend them right now. Wait, what? If you don't got it, don't get it. Well, here's the thing too, right? You know, some folks are on slim and tight budgets. You only live once. If you get an opportunity to responsibly finance something that you know you're going to use and can pay it off responsibly, I don't see anything wrong with that for the average person. But I agree, financing big things that you're never going to be able to pay off, things that you can't afford, different story. But I wouldn't discourage people to build their credit by financing things they know they're going to pay off, that they'll find a lot of use and value out of. Hell yeah, blank face. Hopefully use code Dynamite. The last one, the war, did drop around 15 minutes after. Yeah, so things could happen in the next 10, 15 minutes, the next hour. We're staying patient. It's kind of like really unusual silence right now. I'm not going to lie. No new bundle either. It's like, what? Like, I mean, there aren't that many bundles in Season 5 anyway, so that's another thing. That counts as like a little update. But I guess I can start my leaderboard event now in the Lighthouse. COD UK tweeted. What did they Let's see what they posted. Anything crazy? Screw the money. Everything is shit. Wait, what happened? IW said they don't like Omni movement. I don't think they said they don't like Omni movement. They're just doing a different version of movement. Their own Omni type movement in Modern Warfare 4. COD UK just tweeted out about the Season 5 weapons. Well, MW4 Warzone still have Omni movement. We don't know anything about MW4 Warzone yet, unfortunately. What's the patch for? We don't know. It's just sitting in the back of a PlayStation, though, waiting to be installed. We're not sure what's going on with that just yet. Well, I should be in a lead. I should be able to get in a leaderboard now. Let me just spawn in. I want to get this event done, chat, so bear with me. But we're just looking to stay here patiently to see if something happens today. Cheaters are killing every game. They need to come up with something. Well, I think they just gotta have it to where, unfortunately, even though this is a little severe, maybe it's not severe enough actually, just IP permaban everybody that's fucking cheating. However, you do that, you might risk the idea of like false bans, false positives, people that get banned for no reason. COD Warfare posted something. I'll give you guys a heads up though on some articles that did come up the other day. I gotta pause my game so I can show you, but over the weekend some articles did come out, and I'm not sure when I'll make a video on these. But let's see what COD Warfare 4 posted. This is put these games made by Activision Strategy and Finance Team. Halo Intel? That's strange. What's going on there? Change the AI chat banning even a small phrase playing solo. Yeah, it's not, I don't ever use voice chat. I only use Discord to talk to people because I don't trust. If we're like messing around with each other, talking crap, not anything too bad, but we talk crap to each other and it's like, oh, we're gonna get banned for that. Like that's silly. Forward leaks. Had a couple of scoops here. So yeah, Discord giving out MW4 beta codes to all Nitro subs. What were those articles that got posted about? Let me see. There was a couple of things you guys might have missed. I'll just go over it first here on stream. According to Mark Gridsby, there was still competition between Treyarch and Infinity Ward. However, it's a lot friendlier than it used to be. The competition is probably weirder now because like they're all using the same framework, COD HQ, so they're all helping each other anyways. The competition is probably not as relevant. Missions will be set in North Korea, South Korea, Russia, and the streets of NYC. There will be an open world map mission that is based around South Korean forces being pinned behind enemy lines. People were freaking out about this, and I'm like, nobody complained when they did really good open world missions in Cold War and Black Ops 6. There was only one of each in each game. Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 7 had like full open world experiences that nobody liked, nobody wants. That's not what this is, I don't think. It's going to be one mission. There will be one open world mission. South Korean advisors were hired to make sure everything feels authentic. MW4 is aiming to feature more full-on war sections, with around 50% of the game being full-scale war, 50% being MW reboot-style Spec Ops unit missions. The Russian part of Hajin and DMZ will become in later seasons. Could be like Koshai Complex. The player experiences campaign from 3 different fronts: North Korea, South Korea, and Captain Price's rogue unit. They will all come together in the finale of the campaign. Price is doing some crazy things. Infinity Ward believes previous Call of Duty titles got away from that big war feeling and claimed that Modern Warfare 4 goes back to the series' roots. That's good news. And those are the articles that came up over the weekend, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. Little reports. Yeah, did you win a championship or a COD Champ sweeps code? IPs can be spoofed, but that's not easy. Yeah, I agree. I'm just thinking, like, that's at least better than nothing, right? Yeah, people get the bans to be more significant, so it could have more of an impact. Want to get? Did I get into a leaderboard yet? I think I did, right? I have mimics on the map. They gotta pass around for it to put me in one. I don't know. You equip Model 4 camels and BO6 guns, and it's glitched, and I posted about it. Really? Okay, I got a leaderboard now. Cool. Very cool. Dun 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 dun. Don't need a Perkaholic. Stop clickbaiting? What's clickbait? What did I clickbait? I don't do that shit here, man. Everything my title and thumbnail talk about is exactly what the stream's about or the video's about, my guy. Armageddon, don't need that either. I'll get another Wonder Bar with Respin Cycle would be nice. Oh, makes a huge play with the number on almost all the gun. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's actually really funny to see your serialized number. You're giving Discord Nitro people codes for the closed beta? Yeah, that's, I mean, not everybody has Discord Nitro, but I guess if you do, I mean, that's a cool benefit, I suppose. Doesn't hurt, I don't think. Another Armageddon? Wow, yikes. Okay, I'll just hit in power this 1911. Need the respin cycle. He's got to get a Wonder Bar. So I get the Jotun Star. That'd be nice. Upgrade that. Because zombies with Hipfire again? Is this not Hipfire? Oh, wow. Mustang and Sally's are broken? That's not Hipfire? That's weird. Alright. Game knows better. So this is the game isn't getting Game Pass benefits anymore. They're pulling players from everywhere now. Seems desperate. Honestly, like, almost every Call of Duty ever has a lot of opportunities for free beta codes. Like, Xfinity's had it for, like, 10 years now, I swear. Where, like, if you just have Xfinity service in any way, you can get a free beta code. Like, that's happened so many times. You know what I mean? What's with the waiting room was clickbait? I mean, waiting room, I'm like, how else would you title? According to these content experts here that hate all the time, it's like, how else do you title stream? We're waiting on something to happen. We're waiting on things to happen. Nothing the title says today. But we just, oh, dude, I can't grab the fucking Wonder Bar. Damn it. I couldn't grab the Wonder Bar. I did get the Black Soul event done yesterday, yeah. I did get that done yesterday, which was awesome. Nope. $5 GameStop method. That's not patched for fucking a decade now, huh? Crazy stuff, dude. But yeah, I don't need like the haters' permissions to go live every day. Like, I don't have to have like a contract in front of me that's like, it is guaranteed you will get marketing today. You're allowed to go live. Like, I can go live when I want to go live, and if something happens, something happens. Which usually something does happen, but it's been a very odd week, a very bizarre week so far, where COD's been fully radio silent when there's a lot left to announce and showcase, so that's unfortunate. So we'll see how that goes. Jotun Star guaranteed, no scam, 100% free. Haters are funny, absolutely. They're very funny. I'm gonna really re-roll a fucking Mark II, man. Jotun Star guaranteed. Yes! Let me grab it. Oh, and it's back at once. There we go. That's how you do it, man. That's just how you do it. That's just what you got to do. That's just what you got to do. There we go. What else do we need? Use a gift card to just at least pack a punch a little bit. We're just ready to fly through rounds now, man. Get this lighthouse event done. Idolize. Yeah, there we go. Visa's giving away free Assassin's Creed Black Flag codes on their website. Really? Visa? That's a random one. That's a very random one. Waiting room is a waiting room for a reason. I presume something might occur. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I forgot it's a melee weapon. Why did I just forget about that? That's crazy. What is clickbaiting, bro? Is a stream with information factored out? Who cares? Watch the stream or don't? Yeah, it's weird, man. Nothing ever happens, I guess. It's just, you know what's crazy is like, here's my thing. I'll say this, dude. Where's the credit? Whenever things happen on stream, where's the credit when that happens? Like 90% of the time. But then like the few days we're like, we're expecting something, so we're like, oh, we're gonna go live because something should be happening, and then nothing happens. It's like, oh man, I'm the bad guy apparently. It's like, who else is actually streaming? Who else is waking up every day streaming Call of Duty and, you know, really covering the latest marketing and information, getting it out to the most people possible? Like, nobody else is really doing that. I like to be one of the few people that cares about the announcements and covers it for you guys first and everything. So we are live every day because, you know, I will say it's almost been crazy to look at the fact that anytime I don't stream, something will likely end up happening. And that's happened a lot. If I don't stream, it's because I have like an appointment or something actually important is going on and I got to step out of the house, like for the kids or something. Like, that's different. But like most of the time I don't stream, stuff does happen. That's happened a lot. And it beats me up every time. And I'm like, fuck, I could have went live and covered that with you guys. But, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. That's just the way it goes. Can I see my leaderboard progress? Oh, I could. I'm at 1,000 points so far. Oh, it's RCXD. You just can't mess this up. I'm gonna blow up, man. Does the TED Talk have to be like a legendary? No, I don't think so. Every time DK ends stream early, I know something's about to drop. That's literally how it goes, man. That's like a meme at this point, and I'll fully embrace that. It's hilarious. It is actually hilarious how that works. Da na 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 na. There we go. Would love to see a BO4. A what BO4? I'm down, dude. Thank you so much, El Guapo. Appreciate that, man. BO4 sequel, a proper one? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what 7 technically was, but 7's kind of a prequel to Black Ops 4, which is even more confusing. Right? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, God. Can I pop the gobblegum? Hello? Action failed. Convoluting action's crazy, though. There we go. DK Channel's the HQ for COD News. I click for everything. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, DJ. Hey, what's up, Zipper Gaming? Welcome in, man. I think I said it before, but I was happy to meet you in person, man. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in, dude. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, man. Double points. Kill a bunch of mimics here. Let's see Resurgence for BO4. Oh, a Resurgence of BO4 with a full-blown campaign. That would be awesome, dude. I want a new series at this point or a Ghost continuation. I'm one of the few people that loved COD Ghost, man. I would love to see a continuation of COD Ghost. I really enjoyed that game. No TED Talk just yet. We're gonna beat this leaderboard event, though. We should be able to beat it. I don't see why not. The only way of getting rid of cheaters, probably for a game like COD, is by giving them more control and information that we already have done until now. That's terrifying. It's just sadly, it's a mental health crisis, is what it is. There is, they've even Call of Duty's even called it a $1 billion pyramid scheme, because it also is. I mean, crazy thriving businesses selling cheats, selling scams. Like, it's a real problem. It is genuinely a real problem. So it's sad. It really is sad more than anything. Because when it affects every game ever, it's like, what could you do? Like, I don't think a strong enough anti-cheat exists in any game right now. Can you name one that exists that's like foolproof completely? I don't think one exists. People get around everything. No toxic growth. I should put toxic growth on. You're totally right. Let me use this, and then I'll put on toxic growth. You're totally right. I forgot to change that. Can't reload. Hello? MW3 cheats for fun before? Oh god. Did you get banned? If the answer is no, that's why people keep doing it then. They're using cheats that they're getting away with, you know, continuing to use without getting in trouble. That's concerning. Well, the war needs a remaster, I agree. There will never be a 100% way to stop cheaters. You're right. You're right about that one. If you guys haven't already, feel free to drop a like. It is free to do so. Da na 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 na. 50k for the PAP 3. I do have double XP on. Yeah, I'm very close to 1,000. Castle Survival is coming probably next season. I think it's next season. No TED Talk. Probably around 19 I'll get one. See, that should spawn in a second. Got first night in the event, died around 96. Oh my god. 96 is crazy. Will I stream GTA 6 when it comes out? Probably. It's a good chance I stream it. I'll definitely be covering that to the best of my ability as often as I can. It won't take away from the COD stuff, but I'll definitely be covering that the best I can for sure. No TED Talk yet? I need to do more of those to get more points. Another one hasn't spawned in yet. That sucks. Allowing people to join you. So I'm on solo right now to get this leaderboard event done. Easiest way to do this is probably on solo. Obviously gotta put toxic growth upstairs as well. I will do that. Valorant anti-cheats, is it that perfect, dude? Is it? You think Treyarch's gonna revamp the zombies formula in 2028? I do think so. I think we've come to a point where like we've fully, like, you've modernized modern zombies. You've perfected the modern formula. I don't know how much more modern you can get with it. Like, how much more can you refine these mechanics and systems? It's time for something new, right? It's time for something new. I think after BO7 underperformed, which I don't think was because of these mechanics, but because of it underperforming, I think that's another reason they're probably going to end up changing up the formula quite a bit. You think we're getting a free calling card like we did for Black Ops 6 with that BO7 calling card? Are you talking about like a Warzone event for a calling card? I mean, there's always free calling cards being given out all over. Still no TED Talk? See, the save file might have broken again, which sucks. That really does suck. COD4 tweeted about Facebook page about COD Ghost 2 coming soon. Huh? The trolling continues? Hold on, before we'll have events. Yep. From the menu I got to see when I played, I think it was still there at Fanatics Fest as well. There is an event tab. So that means events are coming. Did bro say TED Talk? Yeah, I call them TED Talks. I call them TED Talks. Which, by the way, I would love one day to host a TED Talk. Those look like really like a lot of fun. Look like a lot of fun. Wow, yeah, it definitely broke. Even though, didn't I resumed the file and I got one. Now I'm not getting another one. That's unfortunate. I think they did break. I did the RCXD one this game. I didn't save and quit again after that. Busted. We got a new calling card once the zombie book arrives. That is a new calling card that's coming. Yep, you are right. You would be correct. Valorant is one of the best ones. Well, then let's hope that COD gets one as effective as Valorant. I wonder what their formula's like to getting it to work. Oh, there's one. Wow, it took that long. We got it though. It's an equipment one, huh? Wow. It's equipment to kill zombies. That just was not successful at all. I might take it down here. I just took it down. That's insane. I just couldn't fucking throw that any slower. That should get some kills for us. Equivalent exchange came in clutch there. That equipment should work, right? Yep. Could not be any slower with that kill there. Oh, it keeps giving you more equipment. That's actually really helpful. There we go. Oh, we got an epic, what is it called? An epic ether tool there. Can't even use it for anything, but that's fine. There we go. Oh, use Casimir? Yeah, I should actually go buy a Casimir just to have it. Let's go buy it just to have it. Need to get some fireworks going as well. There we go. Ghost to an Advanced Warfare 2 coming in 2029. Too early to tell, bro. Highly doubt it. I meant, do you think we're going to get a free calling card from MW4 like we did for BO6? Well, we've already gotten some, right? Well, there'll definitely be more. You know, you got to reply to like a tweet on COD's Twitter or pre-order the game or do stuff in the beta. Like, there'll be a lot of things that, a lot of ways to give you free calling cards. I definitely think the answer is yes. There'll be a lot more opportunities for that. Definitely a lot of opportunities for that. You sent a video yesterday. There's a combat mission. You can go into that. Can you go into that? So, Black Ops 6 and Cold War had very successful open combat missions. There was only one in each game. What that means is like an open world mission where you have the choice of how you want to beat the mission. It's not a linear mission from like A, B to C. Like you choose what objectives you want to do in what order, and that can affect the story. And very successful. Like those missions were very well received in Cold War and Black Ops 6. And again, there was one of each type in those games. That was it. Modern Warfare 2 even had one called Alone when you play as Soap, where you had the freedom to kind of like go through as you please, build what you want. Like it was non-linear. Again, very well received. Modern Warfare 3, however, as underbaked as it was, like that campaign was pretty much all open combat, where like it didn't feel like you were playing campaign. It felt like you were playing Spec Ops. It was very weird. Not well received. Black Ops 7, co-op campaign, without going into that, not well received, right? Not a traditional linear feeling campaign, where every mission kind of felt the same in that regard. Like, those were not received. So Modern Warfare 4 apparently has one mission that's open combat and open world, which I don't think should shock people because, again, every campaign, I think, always strives to have, like, very different feeling missions gameplay-wise, where they're not all of the same type, where some of them are dealing with vehicles, some of them are dealing with stealth, some of them are crazy, you know, all-out, full-scale war. Some of them are, you know, maybe less linear, and you got more freedom and, you know, some choices, right? MW3 was a weird case where, like, it was technically linear, but not. It was linear like a Spec Ops mission, not a campaign mission, if that makes sense. For most of the levels. I do have Nexus Horizon, yeah, I have Nexus Horizon. I do have that indeed. Da, 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 da. We got a lot of points here. Because that campaign was awful. Yet nobody disagrees with that at all, man. But I guarantee there'll be some haters out there that are like, Black Ops 7, or there'll be some haters out there that are like, DK said he loves the campaign in Black Ops 7, which I never said. Endgame is not campaign. That's a different mode entirely. At one point in time, for just a week, you had to beat the campaign to unlock Endgame, because that's like the epilogue expansion. Not part of the campaign, though. Still a separate mode entirely, and got detached from campaign after a week, where you could just hop in and play it. But I guarantee there'll be one hater out there that's like, DK said the campaign in Black Ops 7's peak or something. Like, nope. And, you know, some people also don't like PvE mode. Some people also don't like the idea of, like, killing bots. I'm like, that's what Zombies is. That's what Spec Ops always was. That's what Endgame's about. Some people don't like the idea of that, so they'll make fun of you for liking, like, a PvE mode. It's like, oh, you gotta get better, bro. Get more skill to just play PvP only. It's like, PvP is dominated the core fundamentals of Call of Duty for I don't know how long. It's okay to enjoy some chill PvE while you read chat or while you get an event done or something, you know what I mean? I find that hilarious. What's up, Fusion on Twitch? How we doing, man? Alone was barely open world. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying, right? It's a very different mission from like any mission ever in Call of Duty, where you're like crafting things that you choose. You can beat it the way you want. That's still open world-esque. Open combat's a better term than open world. Open world would imply that it's like you have a big ass space to just explore. When it's like, yeah, COD campaigns are still kind of linear in that sense, but open combat, which is like you choose how you want to beat this, right? That's all that means. I can't even beat this. I have to get headshots with a ray gun. Let's see. I might be able to do it. Oh, it's going to be tough. The pack punch thing around 28. Might be able to do it. Let's see. See if I can get it done. Headshots are going to be pretty tough with this ray gun. Perform critical kills on zombies. I don't think I can even get one. Might have to literally, I can't, yeah, the ray gun's not gonna, I don't have a regular weapon, so. The ray gun, even with Deadshot, is not getting headshots for me. That is pretty insane. At least we got some progress on it. It will still count as a completion, right? It still count as like a complete, I got like 1 kill on it. It should still count for something, I'm hoping. Where's that wrestling belt solved? I want to get that solved soon. Black Ops 6 campaign story was mid, but the gameplay and the missions were so good in Black Ops 6. My issue with that campaign strictly comes down to narrative. It was not gameplay at all. Strictly narrative. That's a Black Cell daily we'll take. That is a Black Cell daily we will take. Modern Warfare 4 lore. Shoot USA wins again. Black Ops lore. Schizoology, tinfoil hat stuff. That's hilarious. I suppose you're right. Such an easy strat with the mimics, man. I'm doing a better narrative and atmosphere. I wasn't really a big fan of the narrative of that game. Like, it's a pretty solid story, but felt almost more like a movie than like a Call of Duty campaign. There are some good missions, though, some good gameplay. It's just, like, it's not... I wasn't crazy about it. Gameplay's a little slow. Maybe even, like, really slow at times. And I'm like, it's... I think for a reboot of the Modern Warfare story, it's okay. But it's also, like... it's kind of weird because I look at it as, like, such a weird origin story. Because it's, like, the origins of 141. But then you see in, like, flashbacks of Modern Warfare 3 that Price was still working with Ghost and all these other guys before the events of Modern Warfare 19. But they weren't called 141, I guess. It's kind of strange. So it's like he kind of missed out on like a guaranteed 141 story. I mean, he still got Gaz, Farah, Alex. That was cool. But no Ghost or Soap or, you know, Roach or anything like that in Modern Warfare 19. But it's all right. Modern Warfare 2 is like the first like real 141 game. And then 3 Soap dies. So it's like you really got one full game with like all 141. It's kind of odd. Let's help me do the Easter egg. Which Easter egg, buddy? A lot of folks on my servers doing Easter eggs every day. If you want to join up, the bomb shelter, the link should be in the description of my stream. The difference between the best COD campaign and the worst campaign is irrelevant. It's all who cares. It's all who cares. I'm not a campaign guy, in my opinion. Yeah, it's totally, you know, what your preference is, right? I wonder if I'm really going to get any, like, super big competitors on this event this many days in. Also, like, on the morning of Tuesday. Should be a slam dunk to get this one done, I'm hoping. But we got some good progress here because of these mimics. We need Outbreak 2 in COD 2028. Outbreak 2 will definitely happen. Or Outbreak 3, I guess you could say. Modern Warfare Zombies is kind of Outbreak 2. Right? That's another daily. Good XP gain from this all day. And a weekly? Wow. How many points do you have? If you're over 6K, you should be fine. I have 5,300. They're moving pretty swiftly. Just get 6,000 and call it there. Ricky Skin's tough, and I've only gotten to the Easter egg gun. Good level up against. Good level up strategy there. Getting this one done. Oh, Black Ops 3 campaign was an acid trip. That campaign is ridiculous. There's some good gameplay moments, though. There's some pretty impressive atmospheres and arenas and moments, but I think story-wise, like, it just, again, it's such a standalone story. They call it Black Ops 3, but it's not really connected all that well to the other Black Ops games. There was so much left to be desired and followed up on, which the game doesn't do. Then Black Ops 4 doesn't have a campaign. Blackout's kind of your story, and that could even be turned into something pretty cool narratively. And Black Ops 7 had an opportunity to, I think, follow up on that with the archetype clones and the Blackout program and the brainwashing, and it doesn't really do anything with that either. I think Cold War kind of brings it back. We're like, hell yeah, dude. Cold War brings it back. It's like, it's not like a normal Black Ops story with our characters again. Like, let's go. And then Black Ops 6, easiest thing to, to follow up on Cold War with, and it just really doesn't in the way we thought in the way we thought. I should have got that full power. I just totally dropped the ball on that. Spectre, David Mason's daughter? I honestly don't even remember her. Probably. Train go boom. There you go, dude. Woo! High rounding. I'm getting my event done. There's an event right now in Lighthouse. I have 6,000 points. I might go to 7,000 just to be lucky. We'll save the file there and hopefully we beat it. Hopefully we beat it. Xbox tweeted about Gamescom. Did they? Gotta check that out after this. Good ass XP game though, all day, man. All freaking day. Best way to take down the Necromancer? He's really not that tanky, man. Could always go for the head, but I mean the Wonder Weapon just kills him pretty quickly anyway. I beat this day one with 5,000 points. That's my first time really like trying the event. Just today. So we're definitely flying through. Let me get one more TED Talk just for good luck, if we get one. The shield is annoying, absolutely. Absolutely. At that point, just like if there's other zombies to take care of, in the meantime, take care of those, and then wait for the Necromancer to reveal himself, show himself a bit. Thank you, Jackson, I guess, for that follow on TikTok, man. I appreciate you. There's a TED Talk. I'll do the last one just for good luck here. Whoa. Whoa. The man said the marked location. Oh, it is literally right here. Cool. There we go. Another weekly there. BO3's narrative complexity is too much for COD players who are addicted to popcorn flick style stories. I mean, I get what you're saying with that, but it's just like, I think if people really cared about the characters more and that was the execution with like, oh, you were Taylor the whole time or whatever, like that, I think it's about how much you care about the story and those characters to do like a twist like that. Twist in any project work best when you really give a fuck, right? Like that's honestly how any story goes. And so because BO3's campaign was already not about like, Mason and Woods, Menendez, and following up on that stuff from BO2, like the fact that it was already about different people, less people already cared off, out the gate. So it's like when you reveal like this big twist at the end, it's like, it's not gonna be as impactful as if you did it with characters people really care about. You know what I mean? But I agree, it didn't have to be that complicated. It just didn't need to be that way. But from what we saw, like a lot of the campaign team worked on zombies that year because the campaign was going through it and they were trying to get it off the ground and they just couldn't. And then when they got around to the campaign, zombies had, gotten a lot of that dev time and a lot of those resources, so they just kind of put together what they could for that campaign. What's up, Indiana Jones? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, an armory unlocked already had. That's crazy. Yeah, there was like a good cast in the Black Ops 3 campaign. They had some good actors in there. I mean, definitely some promising stuff they could have done with that, but. There we go. Oh, I got a free mark too. Eternal perk. Eternal perk. Oh wow, I was looking at my chat and died. I think we've pretty much got enough points for this though, but we should. I just couldn't climb there. Wow, dude. I don't have plates, so that's gonna kill me. No plates the game right now. We need some armor plates. Vulture 8. Played 3 COD campaigns and 4 Halo campaigns, and that's the extent of my single player career. That's funny. Some people really are just about multiplayer, and that's totally fine, man. That is totally fine. Some people really are just about that, you know, the PvE, you know, modes like this, or just straight up multiplayer, and they don't want to play like linear story games. I get it. It's not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody. Should be enough points, I think, for the event. Nightbot showing your specs or specs you are just promoting. So the Nightbot specs that they get promoted are for my stream PC. I don't have the specs updated yet for my my new gaming PC. I'll probably update that at some point. I will update that at some point. Wow, I was not ready for that. Woo! All right, we'll just save here. I think we got enough points to get at least top 5 for the camo. Let's see if we do or not. 104 will have around 25 gigs. Of what? There's no file size information for that game yet. Reading chat will get you killed. Always, man. That's usually how it goes. That is usually how that goes, my guy. Trey tweet about the art book again. Crazy, man. Oh, that's crazy. COD next invite? Hopefully. That'd be nice. We'd love to take part in that, man. We're gonna use some of this stuff here. We have flown through a lot of this battle pass. I am in first place. Wow, honestly, man, like there are some sweats. 7,400. We might lose our first place because there's still, what is it? 2 hours and 20 minutes of that event. Well, let's hope we get top 5 at least. We definitely flew through that. Some creators have already been told. Who? I've been on a single player binge with the summer. Probably the only MP games are COD and Helldiver 2. What they tweeted is fire. Let's take a look. So COD did tweet something. Or, I'm sorry, Trayer tweeted something. Take a new look at the Black Ops Zombies book releasing August 11th. Building marketing we're getting today. Let's see. It's a really nice book, man. I think the only unfortunate thing is like how much of it is already leaked out. Like, obviously it's gonna be cool to be able to like stream opening the book or something. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. The Mimic Relic and Wakanda specials. Yep, that's what we did. That's what we did. So that's the extent of, like, I guess, some marketing today. Hopefully there's more, man. This radio silence is very weirdly timed, honestly. Da-na-na-na-na. Could always check back in a couple hours. Yeah, I could always check back. I sort of want to play Lighthouse for 3 hours straight. I think that's crazy. But might be lucky enough to get top 5. I don't know if anybody's going to get that many points. Xbox tweeted as well. We'll check that out. They tweeted about Gamescom. Let's see if they confirm like Activision's going to be at Gamescom. That'll be something cool to look forward to. We're bringing the games to Gamescom. See you there for our Xbox booth featuring 25 games. Oh, you can also get hands-on again with Modern Warfare 4. All right. Gamescom is August the... What is it? So I guess the alpha will be there again? Yeah, they mentioned Modern Warfare 4. The Xbox booth features 25 upcoming games and 140 gaming stations, giving fans the opportunity to go play Gears of War, Minecraft, MW4, Metro. The return of Xbox Fan Fest, bringing together members of our global community for exclusive experiences and unforgettable moments. They'll be live streaming it on YouTube and Twitch. Is that a scheduled stream yet? No. It's pretty far away. Modern Warfare 4 takes center stage. Step into the franchise's signature core. Oh, 6v6. Wait, what? Holy shit. 6v6 will be there. It's not going to be Kill Block Alpha. Will they be returning after the early access beta? Oh, it's after the beta. Or getting your first taste of the action. And, oh, because this is... When is Gamescom? Interesting. Yeah, the beta's over by then, right? What are the beta dates again? Let me see. Yeah. The beta... I guess if you missed early access, that would work. But see, this open access begins the same weekend, so... That is kind of strange. I guess if you happen to, like, miss the closed portion of the beta and you wanted to play it and didn't make the open beta, you'd be able to play there. Interesting. And the Minecraft XMW4 would be funny, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, though, like, I wouldn't doubt if there were additional announcements about MW4 during Gamescom. But even though COD Next is the opportunity to really showcase all of that, like, I wouldn't doubt if there were some other opportunities or, you know, some other announcements that get talked about during this. That would be kind of cool. Interesting. Can you preload the Modern Warfare 4 beta? You'll be able to do that closer to the beta itself. A little far away from now to be able to do it, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There's a little news today there. That's not bad. Minecraft X MW4? Nah. They could not get away with that during MW4. Probably could have got away with that during like MW3. Might get a campaign mission. I hope we get more info on what they meant by open mosh pit. There's only one level that'll be open combat. Just like what we saw in Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 6, and Cold War. That's all. It's one mission. No trailer for multiplayer? That's being saved for COD Next. Every multiplayer reveal trailer the last couple of years has been during a COD Next. Like, do they still have... Like, it's still be hard to find it. They don't have a playlist for COD Next. Like, that's a launch trailer. Like, where's the... Okay, I guess the MP... Gameplay reveal trailer. This is during COD Next, I'm pretty sure. I'm just not signed in anywhere. Oh no, this wasn't it. That's the reveal trailer of gameplay.
We're excited to be bringing 18 multiplayer maps to Black Ops.
Where's the MP? Oh, multiplayer reveal. There it is. This was definitely during COD Next. That's September 22nd. Wait, maybe I'm tripping. When was COD Next for BO7? When was COD Next for... Oh no. They actually did the MP reveal way before COD Next for Black Ops 7. That's interesting. Black Ops 6, I don't think that was the case, though. Let me see. Was it? Gilded Ruin Count Progress keep resetting? It shouldn't be. Multiplayer reveal.
What you want to do is...
Maybe... hold on. August 26th. If I'm not mistaken, maybe the BO6 one was right before I got on a plane to DC. I think it was like right before... I remember I was streaming... Yeah, Connex was 28. So I believe I was streaming in the morning. I had a flight at probably like fucking like 12 noon. And they dropped the trailer at like 10 a.m. So I was able to watch the trailer and then get on a plane. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, BO7 was very strange. Modern Warfare, like maybe I'm tripping. Modern Warfare 3, I think was also next. Or was actually on next day, October 3rd. Maybe I'm actually, hold on. Yeah, maybe my mind's playing tricks on me. So it looks like the MP reveal trailers are always like right before COD Next, like 2 days before. I think, you know what happened is Modern Warfare 2 is what's getting me here. Modern Warfare 2, I believe, is the only COD. I don't know how my brain like totally mixed this up. Modern Warfare 2 is the only COD multiplayer where they waited till COD Next Day to actually showcase it. It looks like MW3 and Black Ops, they did the MP trailers like right before COD Next. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 definitely was during it. I don't know how I forgot that. I should have remembered this. I streamed the other ones like from home. You can still get the non-serialized camo? Absolutely. You can still get the non-serialized version of that. That is true. Gamescom in the past to be a big reveal of some sort for COD. Yeah, they definitely used Gamescom a lot in the past. That was a thing, you know, they did back then, for sure. They don't really do that much anymore, unfortunately, but they don't do that very much anymore. I got COD brain. Yeah, dude, there's so much information. Very easy to mix up there. Yeah, I forgot. I just forgot. I always think of like COD Next as like, oh, it's the big reveal of everything, but multiplayer, I mean, I guess it makes sort of sense to you know what? I think the reason why they changed it, actually, if I'm thinking back correctly, I think the reason they changed it is because there was a complaint during Modern Warfare 2 COD Next in person where it was like you had streamers set up, right? And they had to wait for like the broadcasters, the commentators, the show. They had to wait for the show to kind of go on. So they had like, oh, what was it? They had Stephanie Snowden, they had a few other people. I think Miles Ross commentated it too. But we had to wait for COD Next, like the show to move forward. Where they opened the show, they revealed the multiplayer trailer, they talk a little bit about it, then they let streamers jump in the game. So we're all kind of sitting, like all the streamers were kind of sitting there being like, hey, you know, we have to sit here for like 20, 30 minutes just watching the broadcast and we're here. People got pretty upset about that. And I get that too, because we're kind of like all waiting to jump in and play. Modern Warfare 3, I think it was, they changed it to where like right when the stream started, we were able to just start playing multiplayer, start streaming it. And if you wanted to watch the broadcast on Call of Duty's channel, you could. And they were still talking in the meantime, like in the background about it. So that's why they're like, hey, let's just reveal the multiplayer like before COD Next happens. Start the stream. We're already playing it, and then the commentators will talk throughout the show. Like that's kind of how they did that. That's how that goes. Hey, Unkindness Raven, doing great. About yourself? Appreciate popping in. Yeah, it was Miles Ross, Stephanie Snowden, and a few other people. I think were talking. I think didn't they have Alley Cat? They probably had Alley Cat. They had a few like COD casters. They had a few CDL people talking through and commentating COD Next the past couple of years, I believe. All right. Da 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 da. Let's see.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Da, 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 da. Most promo camos can be used on BO6 weapons in Warzone. Yeah, that's a bug right now. Waiting for something to happen. So as far as what's happened today so far, Treyarch tweeted about the art book again. And it looks like Xbox announced that Black Ops, Modern Warfare 4 will be playable at Gamescom end of August. 66 multiplayer, not kill block. Again, still waiting on Black Ops 2 patch to get installed. Matchmaking announcements, transparency about that. Waiting on a COD pod that was filmed for Modern Warfare 4. Pure radio silence yesterday and a little bit of today, which is unfortunate. But like I said, live every day just in case something does happen. We are waiting patiently for something to go down. So, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Progression coming soon as well. Yeah, we're definitely, there's a lot of A lot of announcements from MW4. Like I said, as far as like from the Ward episodes, which were also filmed recently, those should be coming out soon. We definitely are expecting a lot of, a full DMZ reveal first off. That's probably at COD Next, but info about progression, more about all the weapons, camos, prestige, maybe 10 minutes of campaign gameplay that we usually get almost every year. Like, definitely a lot to look forward to on that front. But before we got into Game Pass, nope. It will a year and a half after the game comes out. It's been confirmed. It'll be a long time before that comes out. Do you like the Xbox change their logo on opening? I think it's always refreshing to see a little update to the graphics and logo for sure. Got a Voyak with the mid-range barrel. Might as well take the monkey there. 87 days to Modern Warfare 4. Yep. Not long now. I think time's gonna fly by, especially when you get to like COD Next and beta time. Like, I think things will fly by. Look at that. Might just upgrade the VSD. I'm not too sure about the AR yet. You know what? We'll take a chance here. If I find an AN, I'm gonna be pissed. You just kind of have to take the kits now before everybody else pulls up and starts taking everything. VSD is a freaking laser and I died? Oh, there's a real person just fucking what the fuck? There's... wow, dude. That's a waste. Some random guy was just sitting there chilling. That's really sad. Well, that game's over. Back to the menu we go. Back to the menu. Oh, I got dropped. Look at somebody is sweating. Take it, man. If I can just get top 5, take the freaking Perkaholic, man. I'll just buy one. That's crazy. Favorite food? That's really tough for me, man. Love Mexican food, Italian food, Greek food. I mean, that's really tough. Can never go wrong with a really good pasta, though. Instant back out? Yeah, 100%. I mean, you lost your token. Instant back out. That's a waste. Died to literally nothing, too. That's insane. The gaming landscape is collapsing on itself while Nintendo is hiring more people and just surviving. Well, I think, like I said, there's a lot of consequences to COVID people don't really talk about, but it's like during COVID, there was a lot of over-hiring, and over-inflated budgets that got thrown into all the AAA games. Like, yeah, there's a lot of consequences to what happened during the pandemic. How remote work was working and then, kind of having to downsize after that, leading to layoffs on top of the acquisition of different companies. Activision got acquired by Microsoft, so you're going to have a lot of layoffs from that as well. But I think it's just also a case of, like, budgets imploding, games getting bigger and bigger and bigger, costing more and more and more money. But then it's like the quality of a lot of the games don't even reflect that. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird how that's happened. So that needs correction. That needs course correction. Where you have games that are like costing more money than fucking Hollywood movies, but then it's like the narrative is dog shit, or the gameplay is not fun, or it gets no live service support, or, the list goes on. It's like, what is that money being spent on? It's like, it's just really, it's sad to see. It's like, I don't get it. A lot of people don't get it. And now there's like correction, course correction happening to all that. But in real time, you're seeing very, very talented and hardworking people losing their positions, and you're seeing games get canceled, and you're seeing franchises not get much-deserved sequels. Like, it's sad. The BO7 hate's very similar to Infinite Warfare, where people didn't like the game because of a campaign trailer. Yeah, I mean, you're right on that. Like, MW3, Season 3 it came to Game Pass. I see, I would prefer it that way. I'd prefer if, like, when the new COD is dropping off a bit, halfway through the cycle, you end up getting, Game Pass to rejuvenate the player base, like Season 3, Season 4. I would like that. I totally would like that. Any vlogs you're working on? Sadly, not at the moment. I mean, I think if I went to Fanatics Fest for MW4, whether invited or not, I would have liked to vlog that. That would have been a lot of fun for sure. I booked a day off work for the next event. There you go. Miami Caribbean for fresh seafood. I actually love seafood. I'm allergic to a lot of it, but I like it. That's my problem with food, is that I like a lot of, I'm not very picky at all. I just cannot eat certain foods because my stomach gets upset, or I'm allergic, or whatever the case is. Like, that sucks. That I try to avoid. Even though, like I said, I'm not a picky person in general. I love lots of fruits. Can't eat half of them because I'm fucking allergic as hell. You know what I mean? Like, I like a lot. I love bananas, apples, or whatever. I used to love peanut butter. Just allergic to death to a lot of that stuff. Like, literally life or death. It's really sad when it comes to food. But whenever I get an opportunity to try something new and I'm not allergic to it, I embrace that moment and I cherish cherish every bit of that. VS compacts in here with high velocity. That might not be a bad hit. But this is also an AR. I took a weapon kit for it already. I might keep the compact instead of the FG42. Ooh, a dog off rip. Because this is one with a handguard. This one has a compensator. Like, the builds just aren't great. Keep the one I had on me already, whatever. See if any enemies just show up here all of a sudden. And we found the A94. Let's go with high velocity rounds. This is what you want, folks. It is rare, but this is what you want. I mean, it was kind of like the swordfish, where I just couldn't find it for a while. Get that upgraded right away. Yes, sir. Teammate's already dead to fall damage. What? That sucks. Did he drown or was it fall damage? I don't know. That's not what you want to see. Look at that. It's just a perfect weapon. The N94 is a perfect weapon. Oh, my God. I guess it made sense that we died last game. Might be somebody else over here, to be honest. Somebody else shoot that rhino? Maybe not. The Dravik. Like, I could go with the Goblin. The Gremlin is such a weird weapon. It's like forced dual wield for no reason. For no reason. Pizza for me, lab, takeaway night on a Tuesday. There you go. Best meal is fritte bus. Most y'all will know what that is. That sounds good, though. I trust your instincts. So I got the orange AN. We got the Rev as a secondary. You can't really go wrong with this. We just need some armor now. All we're missing is some AMA. MW3 only came to Game Pass later in its lifespan because Microsoft had only just recently acquired Activision. I guess that's true, and they still believed in, like, Game Pass day one or whatever. Right when they were legally able to put MW3 on Game Pass, they put it on there. That's probably correct. Because then Black Ops 6 and 7 were both day ones. But it just shows you that Game Pass itself is not a winning formula. It's just not. If it was, Black Ops 6 wouldn't have lost hundreds of millions of dollars. When that game was beyond successful, had an incredible, like, just crazy level of hype going into it, similar to Modern Warfare 2. That game should not have lost $1, and it did. It just shouldn't have happened. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. The fuck? Oh, hello. Wow, that guy just... He let me have it. Somebody else here? Sucks we have to, like, pretty much queue solo here. Is the team scattered completely? They might be. I mean, I could just pull up on these teammates here, but... I have no idea where those guys went. Gremlins fire on endgame? Oh, I believe that. I mean, PvE for sure, I believe that, but... This thing has zero recoil whatsoever. It is the N94 is a perfect weapon in Black Ops Royale. Somebody else shooting at it? There might be. Was there somebody shooting it? I could have sworn I saw something. Maybe not.
You've achieved the objective.
Revealed some more stuff there. Take the perks because we like that. Gonna be at college while Call of Duty's gonna release more info about MW4. Hopefully everything goes well with college, man. Get that degree. Somebody over there now. You pre-ordered the art book? I have not pre-ordered the art book, no, but I do want to pick it up. Something I want to, like, see in a store and pick up, honestly. Spaghetti and fried eggs? Ooh. I mean, I also love eggs. I'm not supposed to eat them because I do get pretty sick, but I love eggs. You always catch me eating an omelet. I swear I have, like, celiac disease. Like, I think I have a gluten problem. I might even have gastritis, too. I'm not sure because acidic food lately is killing me, but... I'm not doing myself any favors by eating, like, delicious meals with all that shit in it, so... That's completely on me. No one to blame but myself for that one. I still need armor. This is not good. I do not want to be at resorts, though, but team might have it locked down. They might have it locked down. Give me a cradle like right here. That'd be nice.
Eyes up, soldier.
Oh, there's somebody right here busting donuts or something. Oh, shit. Oh, it's right next to us. That's honestly kind of perfect, but who was shooting at us is the question. That I don't know. Oh, and I'm dead. No fucking way.
Your squad mate has been targeted by nearby.
No, I couldn't take my gun out. Why is my knife out? What the fuck? Why is my knife out? Where do these guys even come from? I had perfect loadout too. I couldn't take my fucking... Why is my knife out? Holy shit. I like played it up and took my knife out. Like what the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean the game's just over. One guy disconnected. One guy's fully dead. And this guy's dead too probably, right? Oh no, he got the kill. Yeah, it's just so sad because I love playing this mode. It's just so unplayable. It's so unplayable with playing quads every day. Solos is such a vibe, man. I almost regret not playing it more, but I played a lot of solos in this, especially on stream, and it was such a good time. Yeah, this game is dead. It's so sad. But we had a A94, perfect loadout. And that's just it. That's how fast your game will be over with. And we had things spawn right close to, right by us, too. That would have been cool. MW4 reveal happened before COD Next. I think it could be a day or two before COD Next. But then again, because it's a remote event, seemingly, it's not confirmed, but because it sounds remote based on their tweet, they may end up being like, hey, we'll just drop the reveal trailer when the stream starts. Yep, he took my shit for sure. He took my AN. It's a perfect AN94 build. I also didn't have armor, so that also wasn't going to do us any favors. I wonder where that guy went, honestly. I want that AM back. Probably never going to find it again. BO2 patch will be on Thursday. There's no way to know, really. It sucks. It's completely random, it seems. Oh, this is my A94. Never mind. I thought I just picked up somebody else's AK. It is the same weapon. What the hell? I could have sworn I read something else. Okay, well, that's exciting. We can make maybe a little bit of a comeback here. We are playing solo. We were playing solo quads. There was no other way to play this, unfortunately. Updates on them fixing the matchmaking. We were hoping for some communication about that today, and it just didn't happen, sadly. So we're still waiting patiently for word on that. Still waiting patiently. I thought that was a real person. Where are the fucking real people out here? The Mangler's up here. I just need an armor vest, man. That's all I really need. Let's give me an armor vest. I'm going to challenge a Mangler with no armor. That's not good. There we go. At least level 1 would be something. Something's better than nothing. Nobody's actually pushed the Mangler. This is going to be really tough. But luckily we have monkeys. The real guy that killed us earlier, who was a demon from hell, might actually be over here soon. Might be able to pull this off. And we did. Just gonna put this down now in case somebody pulls up on us. The fact you have tempered with this now is so perfect. I can't tell you how perfect that is. At least we got the armor vest. Yeah, just playing solo is insane, dude. Like, I can go try to res this guy at a tower. Where's even the nearest tower? They're in such bad spots. There's nothing near me, tower-wise. Literally nothing near me except this one right here. And that, oh, he disconnected anyway. He's not going to wait. That guy's not going to wait. Big flaw, man. We are on solo quads. Best you can do is, like, pick guys off, you know, if you see them by themselves, but that's also rare. I just need solos back, man. Need solos. Let's put that dog over there in case anybody pulls up. I doubt anybody's pulling up over there. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to find this weapon, man, you're in a good lobby with good teammates, like, you will have a blast. The AN is absolutely busted. It's be a final goodbye to Black Ops 7. Yeah, after the haunting for sure. Thank you, Name, for dropping a like there on TikTok. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Is that a person? That's a person. What the hell? That is indeed a person. He was just here a second ago.
The guild shipment is marked for quality gear. Be prepared for resistance.
There was definitely a guy there.
Incoming cradle bombs. Prepare for nearby contact fire.
Definitely a dude camping in that building. It's just people that want to camp. That's all they really do in this, huh? I just parachuted him in fucking Blackout. That's weird. Get more grapples. Oh, it's another manglers. Back-to-back manglers. That's nuts. BO7 separate install. I think Modern Warfare 4, you know, having an engine shift and all, that probably does increase the chances that Black Ops 7 gets separated sooner than, like, Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6 did. Not exactly sure on that timing, but I guess we'll see. There's a guy in a chopper chilling up there. That's wild. Can't lock on to anybody, can you, with this? No, you can't lock on to anybody with this one. Needed the arrow for that. Oh, is he pulling up on me? No. This weapon, I mean, I have two really good weapons. I'm surprised they didn't get stolen from me. Parachutes were added early on for when you were close to buildings. Fair enough. Otherwise, you fall to your death on being able to pull the wingsuit. I guess that does make sense, but it is still weird. It is still weird to see. Somebody has just got... What the fuck?
The cradle bomb is clearing. Into the blast zone to obtain...
Nobody took that armor yet? That's wild. Somebody's trolling in this lobby as well. Oh, somebody is actually reviving their team over here. Let's go cancel that. I'm gonna ruin this guy's day.
Squad mate is out. Use a nearby tower to call them back in.
There was somebody trying. I wish. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just got fucking destroyed. Holy shit. Was it just one guy? That's when the gremlin beat exotic armor. I think I got shot from other people too. That is so unfortunate. Wow, that was fucking terrible. Again, I had no team. Just it's just sad, man. So sad to see what happened to this mode. So much potential. Like, I think some of the richest potential anything in Warzone has had in a long time, and especially during a Black Ops here, they should have done so much more with it. Really like this mode. It's so sad, man. Is that any marketing today? So Xbox announced you'll be able to play 6v6 Modern Warfare 4 at Gamescom, and Treyarch tweeted about their zombie art book again, but Call of Duty still radio silent about the Black Ops 2 patch, COD Pod, MW4 reveals, and matchmaking. That's what we were actually streaming and waiting on yesterday and today, but full silence on that front, unfortunately. We could try a little lockdown action. A little lockdown. Make it an open lobby if you want. P6, PF, or P6, FP9. One FG42 and what else? The Gremlin's just not it, man. It's just not it. Run a little VST action. Don't even need Scavenger. I don't even want to have that perk on, to be honest. There we go. Put a little lockdown casual. There is one person sweating the event. Yeah, he's at 10,000 already. I mean, there's a chance in the next, like, 2 hours. I might have to go back in before I end the stream and just get a few more kills. Because there are people actually catching up. The result, the Spectre was the great granddaughter of Alex Mason. It's probably true. I don't remember. That's probably true. But it is now 1 o'clock Central, and still not much has been said today, which is kind of unfortunate. So imagine like yesterday and today, nothing, and then tomorrow they just do like 10 things in a row. I think that's probably how it's gonna go, to be honest. That's probably how it's gonna go. You want over 10K at least? Yeah, I have to go back in and sweat a little bit more. Try to play a game of lockdown, then we'll go get a few more zombie kills. So at least get top 5. I mean, are these guys gonna catch up? Like, I'm not confident these two will catch up, but this one may, and then I don't know. We'll definitely get a pretty safe top 5. Why is rank 2 sweaty in Black Ops 7? Well, you expect rank play to be sweaty. But I've had cases where rank play was less sweaty than like regular pubs, which is hilarious. That's not something you want to see. That's never something you want to see, to be honest. Every fall when Infinity War publishes a new game is peak time. Yeah, it should always be peak. New Call of Duty season. Push drops for Warzone Resurgence series starting July 30th. I never really keep up with those. No, I didn't see that.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Enemies dropping into AO.
Warzone. Get geared up. Stand by.
Where'd I get boxing gloves from? I put those on this class? Like, what? Hold on. I swear loadouts are so broken in this mode. Like, it gives me a loadout I didn't even select. That's really weird. Platinum Warzone lobbies are way easier than pubs. That's so funny. That's really funny. Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of experiences like that where, like, pubs just don't feel real. And then I go to rank play and I'm like, this actually feels pretty fun. Boxing gloves. I might have to get a few more zombie kills to keep up with that event. Or I might just take a risk and just say, fuck it. Woo! Oh, do we not have enough to fill this lobby? Wait. Oh, we do. Yeah, it's a 12v12, right? So it should be, yeah, we have 24 people in here. Should be enough. That's strange. EWC rewards. Yeah, there'll probably be EWC drops. Again, that is the Esports World Cup in Pettis. There's my loadout. Nice little Black Soul Mastery there. Can't go wrong with that one.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war
This
zone.
is Shadow 01. Let's get a little B-roll on this, see if this is a good lobby or not. Such a hectic ass mode. That Taco Bell freaking $1 pizza sounding good today, dude. Anybody else going for that? That sounds nuts.
Lockdown.
COD pod revealed today. I would love that, man. I don't think it's gonna happen now, but it is unclear. I mean, things could even happen during the evening when I'm not live, right? Like, COD is an unpredictable franchise, my dude. What the fuck? Oh, third person is a lot of fun, though. Take advantage of that, chat. This guy's a death machine? What the fuck? Woo! Oh, get... Oh. Okay. He landed on me, avoided the guy with the death machine, but shoots me. What a great player. Smart play, honestly. No, marketing's a crime. Yeah, it's just like, here's the thing, right? Another big reason for going live is like, we're in a pretty interesting moment for Call of Duty right now. There's so much to be desired with reveals and marketing that like, you would think stuff's gonna happen like almost every day. But, you know, in typical COD fashion, you know, they'll be quiet for X amount of time and then all of a sudden everything possible happens in like a 48-hour period, right? Like that just happens. Oh, I fucking had to reload. Get the fuck out of here. No way. There we go. Wait, what? Classic Lux Craving Box. That's my main order. Making me hungry now, man. Making me hungry now. It's a midnight baja. Let me get some midnight Baja.
Zones are online. High-value zone located. Priority 1.
We're just farming kills here, not even fucking... Yeah, I just got a reload. Couldn't get a reload in for a minute. Yeah, that's a good farming mode, though, if you're gonna go grind some camos. Oh, there's a fucking Deadeye drone there. Destroyed it, though. Fuck that.
Zones updated in 15 seconds.
That's so stupid, dude. Oh, that guy's just camping back there. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just dead there. Yeah, the score. I always forget about the score sheet recharging thing. Like, I don't even try to use them that much, but yeah, it does make you an absolute tank in this mode. But this is like it's a cool idea for like the whole buy stations drop or the chests dropping from drones and stuff. Like, it's a cool mode to do that, and just not like I don't know why regular BR resurgence needed that. That's just not something anybody would ever like. Like, you just know that would never be received well. Oh, I just couldn't pick it up. I just couldn't pick it up, and the teammate is looking the other way. Hello? Are we on Earth? Like, what was that? The teammate just, like... Dude, the shit you see in this game is so funny. Teammate? Hello? Jesus, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? There was a specialist on the ground there. Is it still... It's still there, actually. Let me grab that, and it's over. Gotta be shitting me. We just died like that. Who is shooting at us? That's what I would love to know. I want to meet the guy. Oh, is he still chilling there? Yeah. I see grapple guns, man. I don't know where they're... I think they're dropping on the other side of the map or something. Not really finding people right now. Double reload? Ah, he got me, bro. He got me. Such a son of a bitch. He got me there. Oh! COD didn't post anything on YouTube for the last 5 days. Yeah, COD doesn't post on YouTube too often. Once heavy marketing, you know, kicks in, they start doing a lot more, but...
Enemy soldier incoming. Bravo compromised. We're falling behind. We're contesting the zone.
Aggro this dude.
Secure. We have the zone. Defended.
Specialist right here. We need the grapple guns all day.
Relocate.
What the fuck?
Zones have relocated. We're moving.
Yeah, the tomahawk is kind of delayed taking it out. It's because of the skin, really? That's weird.
Zones unlocked and active.
Whoa! This guy also had spells, so take that away. Take that away. Our team hasn't even captured the objectives, really, which is bad.
On the zone.
There we go.
We control the zone. Zone secure. We control the zone.
Spells just everywhere. That's going to make it a little difficult.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Get the reload off.
We have the zone. Defended.
See if I can get the guy camping in here, too, isn't there? Probably. Usually is.
Control Bravo. We're contesting the zone.
think it's a guy below us. I've done the... Yeah, I did make a video about all the rewards in Season 5, and I did cover that drone camo in the video. Shoot 5 drones in 10 seconds. Easy to do with a sniper. And there's also one for just shooting 10 drones in general. You get a charm, I believe it is. That guy should have died. Freebie for that guy. This is gonna get me killed. Get that guy. Garage Easter egg and normal casual BR. What is the garage Easter egg? I don't think I've seen that one. What do you get for doing it, though? Can't grapple, apparently. All right. Oh, I missed that tomahawk so bad. I missed that one pretty bad. Where are these guys at, man? He might get me here. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, this mode might be even better than, like, regular casuals. If you're trying to farm a bunch of kills. This guy just sitting. The rate of fire is so broken on these weapons. It's crazy. Oh, son of a bitch. He got me. Oh, the War Machine too. Yeah, that's what it was? Yeah, War Machine. Woo! 3 people gaslight me, bully me, and everything you can imagine. Yet for some reason, when I try to make new friends, they're any of what I mentioned before. Huh? Sometimes, you know, playing with people online, like, it's just not easier. There's a lot of egos, a lot of people with bad attitudes, and people, like, hiding behind a keyboard to talk their shit. They won't say it. They, you know, they wouldn't do it in real life. Like, it's just... It's hard, man. It's not easy on the internet, man. I get it. Oh, we got a jug suit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're done. Yeah, bring them out now, dude. Send all of them. Another cluster on me. Oh, that guy just got lucky in the corner there. Have to reload the death machine. Clusters everywhere. I don't think anybody's left on this roof. Oh, fuck. I was not prepared for this. Let me reload the minigun. There's another jug suit over there. We could probably get him. Oh, God. We get the reload. He's right in front of us. Oh, he picked somebody up. What the hell? You could pick someone up in a jug suit? He did the little, the body shield thing in a jug suit. What the hell? The thing is, you can't exit the jug either, which kind of sucks. You're kind of stuck in here till you die. I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. I can't reload. I couldn't reload. I just couldn't reload or shoot. That's insane, dude. Da, 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 da. Holy shit. I'll find another specialist somewhere. There we go. Just when we needed it. Let's get a little plate. Yeah, we got a plate on. They're all downstairs. Yep. Oh, no, the game ended right as I'm about to beam this dude. Oh, the game ended. What a great game. Hey, somebody was sweating the actual objective. That's crazy. We dropped, what, 40? How many kills? We dropped 45 kills and 51 eliminations. It's crazy. That's actually nuts. What a cool game that was. Definitely, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll check that out. Unless you posted a video about it, I'll check it out later today. I think I'm gonna get a few more kills in zombies, and then I'm gonna wrap it up with today's stream. TDM mode in Warzone. Yeah, it's a 12v12 thing. I think it always was 12v12 in Modern Warfare 2 lockdown, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was always just like that. I believe that's how it was. All right. You have a video on your channel about it? Let me see. I'm curious what they added here. I'm going to put Death Monk YouTube. Let me see if it comes up right away. It should. Garage Easter egg. I'm looking for it. Is it this video? The secret hidden challenges found in Warzone? I'm guessing that's what it is. That you posting a lot, man. Good stuff, man. Keeping that consistency up, man. You are crushing it. You are crushing it, Death Monk. Yeah, maybe I'm assuming it's this video right here.
The numbers underneath them will be different. So I just want to make that perfect.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the right video. Secret Hidden Challenge 105, got you. Got you. Season 5 Reloaded, as of right now, it's going to be August 20th, which doesn't make sense, so hopefully a week before that.
You will have to make your way down to the Drone Labs point.
Oh, this is in the new labs
on the east
area. What do you unlock for it?
And as you guys can see, you'll unlock a secret challenge called Unlock the Drone Labs Garage Doors. So as you guys can see, you can get like a couple of chests with a decent loot, if I do say so myself.
Why did that freeze on me?
And you'll also get access to that armor-plated vehicle for the rest of your match. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments.
That's pretty cool.
Below.
I will definitely look at that in game. Weapon charm. Okay. That's cool. Insta kill. That's good. Glazed donut track number 7. Wait, what? It's limited time mode. Why is it limited? Oh, I think people keep playing it. They might keep it in a little bit longer, maybe, or maybe even permanently in Warzone. I mean, lockdown's one of those modes like Plunder to me, where it's like that's a mode that should just be in and just stay. However, I get why Plunder's not in because we already have casuals, but I guess if you do like Plunder casuals, do like a mix of both, it's just, instead of having, maybe that's actually better to do. Like Plunder casuals instead of casuals BR Resurgence, you know what I mean? Like maybe that pushes more people to then go to regular BR and Resurgence without bots if they feel like they can at least get their bot fixed while playing Plunder or something. I don't know, maybe that's a mistake and most people will play the bot modes in BR or Resurgence instead. I'm not sure how people look at it. Or I'm not sure how people would take that, but I made a video about MW4 rumors on for 5. Nice, man. Appreciate you, Markel. They lose players and they remove it and put it back. Well, yeah, it was told to us literally directly at Infinity Ward. They told us directly to our faces when they remove Shoot the Ship in multiplayer, less people want to play the game. Less people play the game. When they add the playlist back, more people play. So from a business standpoint, if not even Infinity Ward, if you're Activision, why would you not want more people to play your game, right? Of course, you're going to make sure that the playlists people are playing are in the game. So, if, let's say, playlists aren't doing well, nobody's playing them, then they remove them. And that's why there aren't certain squad sizes in Warzone, or why certain modes get removed, like zombie battles and zombies, where you're like, wait, where'd that go? If people aren't playing it, they remove it. Because they don't want, you know, the player base to be spread too thin, when it's proven that if you have XYZ playlists, more people are going to play. Which probably is an even deeper discussion about, like, those people are going to spend money in the shop. They're going to buy the battle pass. They're going to do this. It's like, it's a business, right? And it's like, you can disagree with all of that, and it's fine. I'm not saying you should agree with it and you should cheer that on. I'm saying to understand a rational reason why playlists get removed and why certain things happen. It's like, that's really what it is. That's what it comes down to. But I think in the case of, like, not having Plunder, I think Modern Warfare 4 will bring it back. I'm guessing, you know, they bring it back for that. You finally announce people on Discords, DK or other COD Discords are probably full of a lot of great people. Yep, definitely a lot of good folks. I mean, every Discord server to exist will have the occasional trolls, the hate watchers, people that come in and try to ruin it for other people. But for the most part, you'll see a lot of great people on average that are just trying to party up with other people, have a discussion, and continue the commentary after I'm done streaming, and after maybe you watch my video, you continue that conversation in the server with some other like-minded folks. So that's usually how it goes. But I guess, to go back to that thing I was saying, like, they removed Shoot the Ship, less people start playing. I think they saw that when they removed Plunder, it didn't change anything. When they added casuals, more people started playing. So they had no reason to be like, yeah, let's question the existence of casuals and bring back Plunder. It's just a case of people that weren't really playing it much anymore, and it kind of lost its charm after a couple of years anyway. It was kind of just the mode that people were farming or exploiting XP in, or you have the battle stepdads that just kind of want to play that, and that's fine. Everyone should have the mode that they enjoy and they play, but on average, less people were playing it, and they were moving on to other things, so they decided to try something different. And Plunder hasn't been back in, what, like over a year, I think it is? I don't know how long it's been. I forgot how long it's been, honestly. I'm going to get MW4 Wait, I don't know if I'm going to get MW4 GTA 6 might be better. Well, you're comparing apples and oranges, right? GTA is nothing like Call of Duty, so you're getting a whole different experience out of that. But if that's your cup of tea and you're burnt out of shooters, then I totally get it. That's totally your right to choose. But BO2 on Xbox, I realized I'd rather have it on PlayStation on the port, so I refunded it. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, the original versions on Xbox, again, hacked and dead servers compared to fresh, lively servers with the ports, right? Da-na-na-na-na-na. What is Plunder? So Plunder was a big, how many squads? I think they were still like same amount of squads as regular BR, right? Big ass experience where the goal was to get as much cash as you can. Completing contracts, doing objectives, you get cash. You could then like, what was it called? You can use like a balloon or something to get rid of the cash. You're like exfilling the money before yourself and just trying to preserve your place in the match. Whoever collected as much money as possible would win the game. Very cool. Obviously spawning with your loadout. You had unlimited respawns. Obviously, like, that was the go-to mode for camo grinding before casuals came into the mix. If you didn't have a team that was actually sweating the objective, the matches would last a while. Like, you would get 20-minute games of that, and uninterrupted because there was no storm either in Plunder, so that's another thing. That's another big part of the mode. Covert, maybe, or the Easter egg. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I usually keep up more with, like, the Warzone Easter eggs when there's, like, a blueprint or a big reward, like a camo or something. That's usually when I keep up the most with those kind of things. So little ones like that I'll usually miss out. Or I'll watch a video on it, probably not do it myself in game, but always cool to keep up with stuff like that. But still, we made the most of today's stream, had a good time chatting with folks, and staying live just in case anything does happen. Unfortunately, like I said, quite a few things that we're waiting on hearing about, and with our luck, in typical COD fashion, we'll probably get all those things in one day. Black Ops 2 patch, patch notes on that, comment about matchmaking, a new COD pod about MW4, gameplay. All that will probably happen on the same day, if not, spread across maybe 2 days. Even though, like I said, with Call of Duty, you'll usually end up getting a lot of radio silence here and there, and then everything just gets bunched into like a small period, a small window of time. That's kind of how that goes. Again, MW4 game start and still get GTA 6. There you go. Is it pitch black outside? It's actually sunny today. When I started the stream, it was still a little cloudy, like it was going to rain again, but it's not. It is sunny, so that's good. Yesterday was like some biblical shit. I don't know what was going on there, but pitch black at like 11 in the morning, I think it was, whenever I posted that picture, whatever time it was, early in the day, and it was wild. It was scary to look at. Tornado touchdown in Wisconsin, and it rained pretty hard by me, but it wasn't like a flood or anything, and it did stop after a few hours, so it wasn't too bad. But there have been times where it's like thunderstorm like for 10 hours straight, and you're like, what the hell is happening? It has been that weird before. Well, you guys headed my way, not looking forward to it. Yeah, and again, it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be. But Wisconsin did get a tornado, so you might feel the edges of that a little bit. I'm not sure. Not sure how that's gonna go. Oh, I can't jump over, dude? Come on. Ah, I forgot you can't jump over that shit. Knock his ass out. Da, 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 da. The mark location is right here. I think this is the mark location, right? I think, or is it upstairs? I don't know where the mark location is. I think it's right here. I think it's inside the lighthouse in general, maybe? I have no idea. Little unclear with the, like, what is it? It's showing me to go up here, isn't it? What a silly challenge to just fucking fail. I just don't know where it wants me to be. Next one's Tornado, but had a few funnels around that. Nice, dude. It's always crazy seeing like a funnel cloud, but you know a tornado one touch down. That happened downtown Chicago one time. Like a funnel cloud like was visible, but it obviously wasn't gonna lead to anything. Crazy phenomenon to see, but you know, as long as you stay safe and watch from a distance, that's all it's about. I think I might be able to pass this with the flying colors here. Hold on. We actually did. Yeah, I used to get the kills. That's what happened. I thought it would give me like a little indication of where I was supposed to be, but it's supposed to be near the. Oh, I'm fucking. Wow, dude. We had no chance there. Are we out of equivalent exchange? Probably. We have a lot of eternal perks, though. Oh, I don't have PhD anymore. Yikes, brother. We're dead. That should be game. We did not take this one too serious, but we got a good amount of points. Yeah, we're dead. I don't have a self-revive, but we have... Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, we did... Wait, we somehow got up. I don't know what happened there. I can't fucking move, dude. We don't have the inducer on, and we're still fucking getting clapped right now. What are the largest kills and locations I've seen? Yeah, I've never even seen that once. I wasn't familiar with where they wanted me to be. I had no idea. I had no clue, amigo. Oh, that Mimic's destroying my shit. That's what's going on. Dude, I thought the game was over, actually. I don't know how we were still alive, to be honest. The Gobblegum there. Arsenal Accelerator. Who's left? No. Need our toxic growth back. 916. We're close to that 1,000, man. Once we go for the other relics soon, too, we'll end up getting a lot of XP for that. That'll be a good XP gain to get us to 1,000. Maybe over this weekend, we'll see if we can get some time in and do a catch-up relic stream on some of the ones we missed on Kawakajo. We're missing, like, one on each of the other maps. Obviously, not talking about the Wrestler's Belt. That's not even solved yet. For whatever reason. Still not solved. I'm sure it'll get leaked out at some point soon anyway. Keep the stream going. Yeah, it's been lit, man. It's been a good time. I'm just extremely hungry, and I gotta take care of the girls, so I'm probably gonna have to call it after another couple minutes. But we will be back and live again on all platforms tomorrow. Don't you worry. More videos and shorts are in the works. Got a lot of stuff that I got planned, so definitely expect a lot more coming up. Double points. Check the Discord DMs. I sent a link. All right, will do, man. After I'm out of here. Thank you. Da-na-na-na. Really only finished Nuke Directed. Nice. Nuke Directed mode. Or Paradox Junction Directed mode, you mean? Need freaking Pab tier 4, man. Just damage scaling. Oh, that a Grim Reaper? We want that. How do I grab the Grim Reaper? There we go. Grim Reaper's a lot of fun in any mode you use it in. Hey, the girl's doing great. Thank you for asking, man. Appreciate it. All right. There's that. Wish you had the kid on your own now. You will one day, brother. You will one day. Gotta beat the right person. Meet the right person. Which is not easy to do for literally anybody. I get it. You don't think it'll come out till Thursday? Yeah, we're not sure, again, like, what the rest of the week looks like. The COD schedule I can see in the creator server has not been updated, so I can't tell you anything definitive. But like I always say, and I've mentioned it a bunch of times, like, even when I can see a schedule in front of me from the COD creator server that Activision put there, even then, sometimes things get shuffled around to different days. The times aren't correct. Like, there's nothing humanly possible I can do to give you a definitive answer on, like, when things are going to get marketed. Like, it genuinely is random sometimes. But COD is very unpredictable, so that's what makes it fun to, like, stream every day and be like, hey, we're getting stuff done in-game, we're unlocking things, we're talking to chat, vibing out, having a good time, open lobbies, and there's a good chance COD also tweets something out of nowhere or markets something, or we know something's going to happen. Like, sometimes they will give a date that is, you could tell, definitive, like, oh, we're going to reveal a zombie intro cutscene on this day. Like, that's usually set in stone. That usually won't change, right? But, you know, other times, you know, things just get moved around and we got to be patient and stick together. But, you know, I like being, you know, one of the few people that will go live almost every weekday and react live with all you guys to all the crazy announcements, because COD is absolutely nuts sometimes with the things they announce. A lot of things that were not leaked nor did we expect, so that makes it really exciting. Wow, I just couldn't fucking move there. Equivalent exchange is dead. All HKDs. The mimics are what makes this crazy, bro, honestly. Surprised those HKDs were even real, to be honest with you. No more mimics, please. No more mimics, please. Yeah, we got just about everything we need done from this game, so we'll end it there. I wish that TED Talk would have finished for an extra, like, 100 points, but yeah, let's see where we're at here. We should at least be able to get the top 5 camo. But ladies and gentlemen, appreciate all the love and support today. Happy to hang out with you guys. Been a good deal of fun. Appreciate all the growth over on, like, Twitch and Twitter and TikTok. You guys are really crushing it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So at least we got that event, you know, pretty much over with there. Looks like MW209 actually won the poll, surprisingly, over Black Ops 1 and 2 for which game needs a full remaster first. That's a surprising answer, considering MW2 technically got half a remaster already, so that's funny to see. But you know what, we'll take it. That's a great game. Pretty solid-ass multiplayer. Very iconic. We are still in the top 5. We just gave ourselves an extra couple thousand points. We're past 10,000. That's usually a safe bet. Somebody has been playing since the beginning of the leaderboard. Enjoy that Perkaholic. You deserve it. This guy's really just been going off for hours now. We played enough Lighthouse today. But yeah, we should be safe in the top 5. There's only another, like, hour left of this bracket. So there you go. With that being said, more content coming up. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.